A lot of driving for just a couple of days, but it was pretty. The Adirondacks is really gorgeous. We always stay around the Lake Placid region. Also, thank you all so much for 97,000 on this channel. Holy crap, we're getting close. We're getting close.
We're right there. And by we're, I mean you.
Well, I feel like at this point, it's been a joint effort.
Also, shout out the Red Dead shirt.
Oh, shit. I gotta start Semper's stream. This has not been washed since I left.
No, Adam, you can't leave. Stay!
Thank you, Semper. Just started Mafia 2, excited for the new one coming out, so it's a good time to get back into it. Rape?
Yeah, we actually had a question about that. So I played Mafia 2 before I played Mafia. So it's like, should you be experiencing it that way, or should you just play the definitive edition first and then play Mafia 2?
I figure, well, are they all interconnecting stories?
Slightly.
I feel like I should probably start with one then, since I have the definitive edition. Might as well start with the first one.
Yeah, it's just that most people did not play it that way.
What's the proper order to play Mafia?
Because a lot of people just skipped the first one. I mean, the first one came out for like PS1 or PS2.
Skynet played Mafia 3 before Mafia.
Yeah.
Jim says Mafia Definitive Edition, then Mafia 2. The Mafia Definitive on Game Pass is tempting you. I get that.
Have you played them, Reese? They're really good if you haven't.
But anyways, that little was for, I think I'm going to be starting Mafia soon. Especially now that, first of all, it's been a series a lot of people have asked for a really long time. The sequel's coming out, or has been announced, so might as well play it before that comes out.
Yep.
And I'm just finishing, Bully's going to be done on Tuesday. Portal ended yesterday.
Yeah.
So I got some games to fill. Obviously, Outlaws, I'm going to be doing a couple videos on Outlaws once the embargo's up, but agree with Jim for the definitive edition and then Mafia 2.
I like them just because they're just so linear. They have like a loose open world. It's an open world, but it's like chapter-based open world.
Okay.
So it's like there's less things to get lost in total.
All I remember is trying to help you do a race in some stupid little matchbox car or something that was like glitching out and you couldn't win it and I couldn't win it and we were trying for hours.
Well, there's a trophy. The trophy is to beat the game on the hardest difficulty, and I struggled to beat that race on the hardest difficulty. But
so that was the hardest difficulty then?
I got it though.
I don't want to get stuck at that point in that game and not be able to progress.
I mean, you can beat it. It's not fucking Bloodborne.
I don't know. It might be harder. Let's just say there's a cameo in Mafia 1 that is the playable character of 2. Oh, okay, cool. Might not like 3. It's very repetitive.
Don't remember that.
All right. Well, I'll start with the first one. I have a pack of all 3 in there.
Remember when I finished the definitive edition? When it came out and I screamed? I was like, "Oh my god!"
I don't remember that.
And you were like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "It just connected!" And
okay.
And because I had played Mafia 2 and I had no idea. So I was like, holy fuck. All right, anyways.
All right.
Go ahead.
So
remember, if it goes in the water, that's bad news bears. Because he can't swim for diddly.
Okay, we gonna drown if he goes in the water. Get in the
water. So you gotta yank it out.
Did we save first? Where's my... Oh, there it is. We're off to a great start. Can only go up from here.
Mm-hmm. He's already heading towards the water. Get him. You missed. Oh my god, aim.
Just so we can talk. Stay calm, friend. Please. Calm.
You gotta move closer.
I'm afraid I'm gonna drown.
There we are. Okay. Come on. Now stay relaxed. Oh. Here we go. All right. Hey, come on. It's okay.
You can press triangle.
I'm trying. It's not doing anything.
Not a big deal.
Wow.
It wasn't letting me.
You probably want to get on your horse.
Now calm yourself. You need to calm down. Oof. See? We're good. It's fine.
Yeah, you should be good.
Just gonna...
It wasn't letting me.
Stop.
Do not go in the water, you stupid horse.
It'll be 30 seconds.
Damn. No. Go. Who's a good boy?
Phew!
All right.
All good.
Horseman 10. All right, now mount your horse and throw it on a campsite.
Okay, sorry, Horsey. I don't actually want you. I just needed you for the challenge.
I mean, I did that with 9 of them.
All right.
I'm just saying, don't feel bad. Just let it go. Let it be free. Slap it on the ass and say, flee.
But we put the freaking bridle on it. Now we're just like, eh.
Okay.
Where are we going?
No, we're crafting and cooking.
Oh, right. Craft and cook.
Okay. So we need the plump bird meat. So you just need to put a flavor on it. Yep. Yeah, so we're going to do that one. So cook that.
Are you guys ready for the challenges to be done?
Which I don't think is even a trophy, by the way. It's just part of the 100%, which is kind of lame. Okay, hit circle, and then go to the flaky fish. You passed it. Way past it.
Are you sure?
Yes. You passed it twice. There it is. And
Oh,
then
plain. That's why.
Put a flavor on it.
I was looking for flaky. Cook.
And then the next one is the succulent.
Yeah.
You can eat one too because your stamina core sucks.
Okay. And what was the last one you said?
The succulent. Legend of the East. Congratulations.
Eat that shit.
Now hit back. Back again. You have completed all challenges
Woo!
and unlocked the Legend of the East outfit, which can be accessed through the wardrobe.
Nice.
Okay, so now tear down this campsite.
How do you trigger the taxidermy lady as John? Do you know the answer to that?
Well, you just have to... From what point? Have you started it at all? If you haven't started it yet, you have to pick up the poster at the Valentine mail office. Post office. That's where you find the first one. Alright. We're going to go up here. We're going to buy all this stuff here. I guess we should give them the satisfaction here to see. Oh, they can't see because your mug's in front of it.
90 out of 90.
90. Bang, bang. So to trigger, but otherwise it'll just be here if you've already picked it up, where you say you have to, what it needs, or what you need.
Hi, James.
Yeah, there are multiple places you can pick it up, too, I believe.
Rich, if I recall, Gladys called us fat multiple times.
You and me, fella.
Oh, gosh, that's a clip.
I was laughing at the comments because so many people were like, you literally just glitched your way to victory in that final boss. I'm like, listen, you do what works. It didn't feel like I was doing it wrong. It felt like it was working.
Equipment, saddle.
says, beat the main story, but did not do that. Perfect.
Buying or selling? Nothing quite like
If it's not there, let us know, and then maybe we can help you again. But try there first.
Horseman.
That's a complete set, I believe. Very good.
Just want to
Very good.
all this stuff.
That's the whole set, huh?
Just making sure we got it all.
Skynet, Bully is going to be over Tuesday. Tomorrow's episode is up for members now. It will
Dang.
go up tomorrow for everybody. And then I have the final episode recorded. I just haven't had a chance to edit it yet.
Look at those tanks.
The hell? There's a mosquito in here.
That's what happens when you leave the door open.
Who left the door open?
When you had to go rescue that dog.
Oh, I did have to rescue a
Look
dog
at,
today.
look at your tanks. 10 out of 10 tanks.
Nice.
You're cantankerous.
Hi, Ricky.
Okay.
Hi, Nathan.
Here's what I want to do. Real quick, before we do anything else. I want you to get this gold medal.
That wasn't the plan.
I know, but I want to go against the plan.
I don't like that. I am a Capricorn. I have lists and plans for my plans.
Yes, but you're also a Capricorn, so you know that people are going to push your buttons. I want to do this really hard gold. I think you can
But
do
I'm
it.
not going to get it, and then I'm going to be angry. I'm riding a high.
Just try it once.
But when?
I'll coach you through it right now.
No.
Yeah.
But the dude didn't show up.
So here, I know exactly what to do for the time, and I know exactly what to do for the 5 dudes, for the 5 guys.
Are they going to give me french fries?
They're not.
Because that's the only thing I like from Five Guys.
Nope. We're gonna get these.
Listen,
We're gonna get.
I
this.
will try one time, and then to the fishes.
Okay, this mission is about tricks. It's not about skill at all. I want to do like a list of these missions, like, but with a rubric. Like, how annoying is it? Is there a lot of horse riding?
Hold on,
Okay.
real quick. Nathan says it's your anniversary on September the 6th for heart surgery. That is amazing. What a wonderful anniversary. I hope your
Damn.
road to health has been a good one. Wanda wants to know ETA
Yeah, so does Jim.
on the
I
online
think you
gameplays.
already answered.
I don't know if I have one soon. Next week?
This way, sir.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
I mean, I know we still have stuff to do in the main game, but
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, well, not this week because I'm in North Carolina,
oh shit.
Hello, ma'am.
Arthur, welcome.
but the
We're
following
just playing
week.
cribbage. Arthur Morgan, Mrs.
Yeah.
Catherine
So
Blake.
that would be
Nice to see you
September.
again.
Apparently.
It appears so.
this
The
one
first week of
is big and
September.
as dumb
That will
as
be
it
our start
looks?
date.
Well, he's surely big, but his intelligence is a matter of some conjecture. Some say he is as dumb as he looks, but I think
Calendar is
well,
right there.
he's not quite that dumb.
So these are the boys going to Caliga Hall?
Yes, we
It'd
can
be
take care of that
September
for you.
2nd, September
One hates
4th,
it, of
September
course. There
7th.
is the question of money.
How's that sound?
Oh, we've got money, Mr. Matthews.
Paper, bonds, metal.
She ain't gonna pay you with a
First week of
certified
September?
check, you Yankee numbskull.
That work for you
Ain't
guys?
childbirth just the most beautiful miracle? Seems a lady can
Okay,
birth monkeys.
get your head in the
after
game.
all.
Gotta get your head in the game. I don't like their burgers simply because they make me feel like I'm having a heart attack. Okay, now my head is in the game.
Honestly, Jim, that's great. I hope you guys are level 100
No. I'm
because I hope
driving.
that we just crush everybody.
Fine.
Lettuce burgers. I've never heard of those.
All right.
All right, let's get this over with.
You was quiet in there.
Took everything I had.
You got headphones on?
I have one ear in. I don't have the other ear in or I can't hear you.
Okay.
This part isn't timed, right?
Correct. It's only the fields. So there's going to be a part where once you get
So
there,
what she got us doing at the Grays
you
place?
just got to sneak out of the wagon and then stealth the guy that Sean's
Said they ain't had
talking
rain in weeks round
Okay.
here.
That's the easiest one. Alright.
Using that back there.
Once we get to the oil fields, or
Burns faster than kerosene,
the
that
fields
stuff.
that we have to
Said
burn,
it'd be fitting, she did.
I'm going to give you
I'd
very
taken it down
specific
about
instructions.
once, like,
Okay.
fit,
And you
up
just
your
have
nose,
to-
bloody hell.
No, fuck up.
You just have to follow them, okay?
Listening ears on. I'm active listening.
Yes, you just have to follow them.
one of these families got gold stashed somewhere.
So Wanda, yeah, we'll do the tooth, the tooth, the fourth, and the
Rich
seventh.
folks. They're really better be some bloody
The
money at
7th.
the end of all this.
Hosea
September.
knows what he's doing.
Does he though?
That
The
doesn't.
master finagler of nothing.
Easy, easy.
Whatever
That
the
would be
We've destroyed the breakaway
2nd, the
still.
4th, and the
Tried to
6th.
sell the
If we did
Oh.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
2, 4, 6.
This fool's errand, which I'm very much looking forward to, by
Hey,
the way.
Jerron, how are you?
They was saying old man Gray's double security after that business at the saloon.
We just
Panda,
robbed the
hi.
horses, too.
That was you. Jeez.
2, 4, 6.
So, we're just gonna
And
drive
if you
on
get
in
caught
there,
at the first
is that
part,
Don't
we can
worry.
just end it.
I got a plan.
I don't want to
I
put you
can
through
go
it
in and out
multiple
of there all
times,
the
but
time with supplies.
When we're doing specific gold hunting,
Especially now they're taking on all that extra muscle.
we
We're
can.
making a delivery.
if we don't get
That's
this
all.
now, it would be great
Just
if we
leave
got
it to
this to
me.
be number
I
7.
can talk a dog
Because
off
this,
a
if
big
you go
wagon.
online, this is the one that people say is like the worst. I don't agree with that. I think it's, but I think you can do it, and I think it'd be really nice for you to be able to say you got a gold on this bad boy.
Okay. If I get a gold medal on this, we'll all have to take a shot for Joe in honor of Joe.
Joe quit on us.
We don't know if he quit. He just isn't here anymore. There might have been other things that happened. I'm not going to call him a quitter.
You not worried about
Well,
them.
he
A
was-
quitter of us.
In what sense?
Well, they knows you.
Maybe you're right. You know what?
Yeah, Jim, that's what I was saying. The online trophies really aren't bad
If
unless you're playing by yourself and you have to get MVP by yourself and win the 3 games. That's the only hard thing.
yes.
Level
Try to
50,
do an impression of a human
it is
being.
what it is. You know, it's just,
Arthur, your hat is still peeking out.
yeah, I had a sniper rifle in this mission and it was just clipped right through the top.
Like this little hat.
Come on. You got this. I know you got it. You got it good.
Wanda, you should just be doing tarot cards anyways.
Tegan's big into the tarot
There was a
cards.
thing, a thing.
Pretty much
at the
anything
saloon.
What you
otherworldly.
talking about?
Well,
Give it to
I'm
me.
delivering the supplies.
Even
You're not
fucking,
the usual driver.
You want a bottle, friend? Here.
what are those?
Cootie catchers? That's what I called those when I was in school.
No, the fucking fortune cookies. You're even bigger
Oh.
than those.
Hey. I've had some good fortune cookies
Yeah,
recently.
Rome didn't got built in one day.
That's not a fortune. The problem is the fortune cookies nowadays most times are not fortunes.
Some kind of incident at the saloon in
If you're
town.
gonna be if you're gonna be a worm, be a glowworm.
Questions, I'll tell you now.
Yeah, Rape and I we're 2 solo MVPers, clutching 3 wins.
Drive this way.
Painstakingly.
I'll tell you how to get there.
Oh, thank you, friend. Have a drink, Sean.
Rape, do those dates work for you too? I know it's more tricky for you because you are abroad.
Hamish.
Good to meet you, Hamish.
Not that kind of broad. Abroad.
Fine bit of country you've got here.
Wow, Mumford and Sons. I haven't heard that in a while.
Since college.
Wow, that whole what was that? What was that even that genre? What was it called?
I don't even know.
That
but
was
I don't
so
wanna think
big
about
back
it.
then.
Give me a second. I need to get my story straight.
Remember-
That's not them,
do
but
you remember
oh my
Fun?
god, that song. We were young.
Yeah, remember? Like all that music was.
It's like every other song my a cappella group sang.
I don't think that music really survived. Like you think of music from that time that has like
I jumped at the chance.
there's not a
I've
ton.
never been a feller to kick a bit of honest
Like a
work out of
G6.
bed.
That has not survived.
I
That
still
has
hear that
def-
on TikTok every once in a
like
while.
dubstep,
Dead.
and
Dead step.
murdered and never to be brought back.
Hi, Michael.
Sabotage his livelihood.
You lost your. I'm so sorry, Michael.
Dear, oh dear,
So
I'm
sorry for your
to
loss.
hear that,
Folky, yeah, folk
Sounds like you
rock,
definitely deserve that drink.
folk.
You
Just
know
don't
that.
want to brush over that. I'm sorry,
Just
Michael.
in
That's
there.
really tough.
Right you are.
Yeah, Captain Dingus, folk rock. I agree. I think that fits.
Okay, so this is the first stealth section. Pretty much, you just have to wait until the prompt comes up.
You can
They don't
unload it
really
here.
let you screw this up unless you literally run at him.
Unless you're me.
The swift one, do they?
Excuse me?
Nothing. It's grand.
I think I have to adjust this because the way I'm leaning is up.
Just tilt it.
I don't want to fuck it up. Oh, exit the wagon.
Quite a place you boys have got
Well, I
here.
wanted to wait till he was
Reminds
past
me of
me.
one of them big houses out in Donegal. Real fancy places they was, Hamish. Real fancy.
Okay, come on,
because
hit
of
the
some
stick to
folks
crouch.
got all the money.
See, bully is the other stick to crouch.
Fanciest
Rockstar can't
places
keep anything
imaginable,
consistent. Just kidding.
Well, the average man sucks.
Got him.
Hold on here till it gets there.
Okay, so the time that I got gold, I did not skip the cutscene.
How you getting on?
I don't know if that has any.
Nearly got these things ready.
Well, some of them they're glitched and you can't skip
I
the
know.
cutscene.
So I'm
Like the tear down the house one.
and the timer. I don't think it stops when you douse the final field. I think it stops when you get to the barn because I timed myself one time and I got it done within 20 seconds to spare, and it said I didn't get it.
I'm gonna deal with the fields themselves.
Who has more story mission gold?
Coat
You or
everything in
Dan?
moonshine.
Probably you, because you've golded every mission in chapters 1, 2, and 3.
I have.
Thankfully, it ain't rained.
In my gold medal
Barn
run,
over
but I
there
already
scrubbed
got
like
to
a
70
torch.
on a different playthrough.
How many of these boys you think
I
you
don't
need?
need to flex on you, but I will.
Do it.
You've played this a couple more hours
Send
than I
out the
have.
bag. Look,
Okay,
once they get wind of us,
You got it.
there'll be no turning back. So
so there's gonna be a payroll wagon
Rebel
that
stuff,
comes by.
boy.
A paywall wagon.
Bar burning down
We're
my
not gonna wait.
house.
Did I say it like that?
No,
Okay.
that's how
Well,
my brain said it.
You know how my R's are.
That's hard to do. Okay.
Okay, so
I just go.
well, crouch first of all. So no, you can go over here. So we're gonna go this way. Crouch.
I'm crouched.
Yep, and then there's gonna be a little entrance to the field right over here. I promise there is. Right there. Get in the field. And then look for the yellow, and then once the yellow pops up, start dousing. And there's gonna be sections where there's two overlapping. Try to be in the middle of both. But head more look this way.
But it's telling me to follow Sean. Am I going to get in
Don't worry
trouble?
about it.
Okay.
Stay where you are. Don't move. Okay, now you can go. You're going to want to start working your way the other way because you got to get the other side.
next.
And you're going to want to turn directly around when you're done.
That's
So go this way. And you're not crouched again, just so you know. That way.
Yeah, I'm trying not to get spotted by this guy.
And then we're gonna go to the field to your left after that. You shouldn't have. All right, you're good. You shouldn't have to worry about any more. This way a little bit. Okay, now go. Now try to be in the middle of those two.
I don't know if mashing X is actually making me go faster.
And then there's gonna be one more to your left again. There's no more patrols, so you can just like run.
That's good.
And then you're gonna want to start angling that way. And then sprint to this barn. Okay, go. Right through there. Stop, stop.
It's gonna be a long night.
I don't know if I got it. That's the hardest part.
Quick dousing as well.
Okay, so now just play this regularly and don't die. Just do whatever you can not to die.
I don't have my guns.
Nope, you don't. You can do everything with a pistol. It's okay. I did it all with a pistol as well.
Go, Arthur.
So there's going to be a shootout right here. Well, actually, we got to burn the fields first in the barn. Make sure not to hit the side or you'll turn yourself on fire. So just...
Just chuck it in there. Woo-hoo! Would you look at that? Now let's go light yourselves a fat cigar.
So now you just got to light the fields. Don't get too close to the fence.
Come here with these fellas.
Then the timing part is done now, though.
you still have more fields to burn. Yeah, the time part's been done. It's just dousing it.
Good now?
Yep.
Come on.
So now they're gonna start coming from this way.
Now we got company. Look
Just
out.
get cover behind this.
This is bloody madness.
I don't know how much Deadeye they give you on the replay, but they give you some. Just make sure whatever you take has a health item on it.
Look out! There's more of them.
You might need to. You can either be really good or
Be taking a while.
when you start going through the
This
fields.
is a goddamn mess. There goes our rider.
Alright, so turn directly around. You're gonna start going through the fields that are on fire.
Nick the horses from that.
You might be able to pick up some sort of a rifle off of one of those bodies. There is no accuracy either, so don't feel bad about that. You just want to make sure you have Deadeye for the part where you need to get the 5 grays and the rifle.
They didn't tell you there'd be an army of them?
They didn't tell me nothing. You break down here. Come
So
on.
you are going to head straight down that way. I do know you have at least one snake oil, so if you feel like you need to use Deadeye right now, don't feel like you don't
Hosea
have to
better
be
get us
super
paid
judicious.
real well for this.
Bloody right. Let's go.
There's going to be like 2, you're going to bend right.
Okay.
Get over here, there's going to be, I think, 1 or 2 more guys. And then, yeah, take this guy out. Go get this horse. Cut him free immediately.
What it's all about. Oh,
Is that just square?
Right here, this one.
All right, come on.
L2,
Take those horses.
and then triangle.
Well, let's see if the payroll is actually in there.
And then get on him. Don't wait for him and go like halfway up the field. And then stop.
Hey,
Stop.
well, let's go.
Once he says, now look back at him. You're gonna see him get on the, once he starts to go, once he's gonna say something. Okay, go.
Okay,
So,
let's get
this
the
way.
hell out of here fast.
You right. Follow me.
Straight?
Yep. And then you're gonna cut that way. Right here. And then right through this over here, there's gonna, we cut you off. You gotta do one Deadeye at a time.
Okay, get me out of there. Ugh, man.
Straight out the main gate. Come on.
You can't just cancel the replay.
I've never done it, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we saved after that.
All right, welcome to everybody who came. Sorry I'm ignoring you guys. I was locked in. Didn't matter.
Jesus, that turned into a right party.
You call that a party?
That Braithwaite had got our money's worth, all right.
Let's
I
just
guess
get
Joe
out
just
of
didn't
here
deserve
first.
to pour out.
What are you doing?
That's what it gets. Stealing your kills.
I think we lost him.
Now we dead.
Probably said, there's a reason I never did this gold. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that was...
Duchess put us into the middle of here.
He did not cut me off that quick when I got a head start on him.
Well, you can't do that fast. I guess if I was a better shot without Deadeye, I could have, but like,
Later, I got some business.
I don't know. I don't see how I could possibly be fast enough to get those
Job well done,
Yeah,
I'd
you
say.
just
when there's
can't-
only 5 people.
It really slows you down when you try to do more than one. You have to just do one, all in Deadeye.
All right, well, I guess next time I know.
you got the time, too. Damn. Pain!
To the fish.
All right.
Oh, I did find, with... this one, that's going to be an easy one to replay. This one was tricks too. That's going to be an easy one. This one, you just follow the train tracks and you get the time requirement every single time. So that one, we're going to do all of those. And we're going to be real close.
Okay, but now we're doing fish.
Yes, I know. Capricorn, relax.
Wanda, I needed to kill all 5 of those people, and Sean killed one before I could, so I didn't get all 5 of them. It is so frustrating, and it shouldn't be, because I knew I wasn't going to get that, but it's frustrating when it feels like, I know obviously it's possible. He's done it. A lot of people have done it, but the fact that you have to do tricks in order to get it, and you can't just get it, it's frustrating to me. That feels kind of cheap.
Oh, ouch.
Are you turning yours on? See which ones we need. Gregory, I like that song. Do you like that song? Hello, Kayun.
Hey.
We're just waiting for his system to turn on so we can see which fishes we need.
We could look other ways, but this is just easier.
We don't need that many. 5.
No.
We're almost done. Yeah, but you know what I mean, Jim. Like, the fact that you have to already be on the horse and partly up the road, and you have to already be in the tobacco fields, even though it says to follow him. Like, that's just then.
None of the gold
Feels
medals.
cheap.
None of the gold medals are really skill related. They're all.
But some of, like, a lot of the ones that I've gotten so far, I feel like are, besides the one where he's sick and you just have to look at the ground so you walk faster.
Yeah, I found like just like with what's the one where you broke Hosea's tailbone?
The one where he broke into those people's houses.
Yeah. So there's a trick with that one. If you have completely full satchel, if your satchel's full, you can't pick up everything in the house, so you don't get gold. There's nothing skill related about that. That is an oversight. It's terrible.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to you. You didn't even get you missed both of those requirements.
Mm-hmm. But things that are like get 10 headshots or 80% accuracy, like those are skill. Those aren't tricks. The legendary bullhead.
The redfin pickerel.
Redfin pickerel.
I like that one first.
Okay.
That one is throw a camp down.
Boy.
All your things are back at home since you're a Marine now. Graduated early and left for boot camp. Wow, Chase. Thank you for your service. I think we have at least one other Marine in here.
So you can either go to McFarland's Ranch or Blackwater, or actually the Manzanita Post or McFarland Ranch, whichever one is. Yeah, go to McFarland Ranch. That's going to be closest.
Spatchy just got the bullhead catfish and the Siska this week.
Yeah, I think I saw that on Twitter. That's
Michael, we did do the croc. 'Tis done. Being the right place at the right time kind of thing, but it's not as obvious. Yeah, not obvious. Jim, I know you are. I was just airing my frustrations. Eric, the next Platinum game after this, I'm thinking maybe the Arkham, one of the Arkham games, but I don't know.
definitely not. I've thought about that some of them are so terrible.
Even for like Asylum?
When you well, I guess the one that I struggled with Arkham Knight was a DLC trophy that was not part of the platinum. You need a
Yeah, we did do a 4.5-hour stream of just dominoes. But to be fair, it was very relaxing. It was basically just chatting with dominoes in the background. GTA 5 plat? Oh god, no.
That's worse than this, I think.
I am going to do at least one GTA 5 online stream because you guys have asked for it. So I will do one. But I don't think I can do a platinum for that. It flies in front of my face, and then when it goes away, I miss it, and I can't squash it.
You're like your mom with the weather. You're like so personally offended that it's in your bubble.
Well, because when they bite me, my skin does not like it. I don't know if you guys can see it in the videos because it's faded now, but I have to have a circle on my arm because when I was in the Adirondacks, the very first day, I got bit by something that I thought was a mosquito, and then it kept swelling, and it was like this big. It was red, it was angry, and then outside of the redness was just swelling. So the red circle is this big, and then my arm was probably swollen like that around it. So I had to put a circle around it because they're like, if it doesn't go down, you need to go to emergency. Luckily it went down. But I still have the circle on it just because I'm paranoid. But it's basically gone at this point. So I don't know if it's actually a mosquito or not. But whatever it was, my body said no.
Now let's all watch her cheese the fish with the square.
No.
thinking.
Probably need to do it farther than that.
Probably a little bit.
Well, there's one right there. Look at that. Not what we're looking for, but...
Actually it is.
High five me.
We came up with a high five.
What? We
Yeah.
did not. Who did that? Not me. You got a high five like this for the camera. I'll keep that.
Wow. Okay.
Welcome back, Semper.
Bring up your compendium. That was efficient.
I was like, well, that's not it.
I was like, yes, it is. It's big.
Bullhead catfish.
Yeah. You got the rock bass? Just because the rock bass is closer.
Okay.
It's at the Aurora Basin. Do you know where that is?
Of course I don't.
You have 170 hours of this game. You should know where the
You
Aurora
have
Basin is.
been my GPS, though. Put away your rod, John.
Oh, God. All right.
I don't need a camp.
No, you can camp. No, it's good. I had an eyelash in my eye.
Fast travel?
Yeah.
Why are you acting like I messed up?
You didn't. You're doing great. Go ahead.
Efficient.
If you had to guess where you would fast travel, just a guess.
What's it called?
The Aurora Basin.
Strawberry.
It's in the realm. That's acceptable, but the closest place is the Manzanita Post. Technically, no, actually, you're in the state-ish.
I think that deserves another high five.
Arthur couldn't come here, but it's close to where, like, he almost could come.
He just needed Charlotte's help.
Or Sadie. Actually, no, too soon.
Too soon, and also they were like siblings. It wasn't like that.
No. Alright, so open your map. You see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my favorite place to fish, actually.
To
Just a little flick of the wrist, you know? Well.
Listen,
You know, you made up for it with that.
I fucked up the horse, but I got the fish. It does just want to suck blood, but it can suck somebody else's blood.
Did you guys see what she reacted to today?
My eyes are still swollen.
Next one's got to be a fun one.
Yeah, I need something not so heavily emotionally damaging.
Too many tears. This thing.
Hello, Mike.
Gavin!
Gavin!
Sorry!
What are you doing out here, sir?
Damn, he is way out here.
He's gonna get kidnapped. I reacted to Saving Private Ryan. And I don't know how my eyeballs are still in my head. Hacksaw Ridge! I just did Saving Private Ryan. I cannot do Hacksaw Ridge.
There's going to be a lot of comments
Oh,
about
God.
that one. So it's your boy Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man.
Really?
He's the main character.
Really? I know he's in a war movie. Hacksaw Ridge is war, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I would sit right on the edge of that.
I like to live on the edge.
I was thinking the edge of glory.
I like the view from above.
Alright, so you'll know what lure to put on, so it's a lake. So you switch the, yep, that one right there.
Might work.
Bingo!
Look at that deer just swimming. Or elk, or whatever the hell that is. It's another World War II. Yeah, no, I'm tapping out of World War II films for a little while.
Yeah, the first 20 minutes especially of...
You know what was cool, though? At the end of Saving Private Ryan, it's the P-51 bombers. That's what my grandma built when she was a Rosie the Riveter.
Yeah, I
So
remember.
that was really cool to see that.
I
I've
was
never
there.
seen them.
Hacksaw is which spider guy? I'm glad this one isn't so quick.
Especially after you laughed at me for where I cast my...
Yeah. He was just like, and did you see it beeline to the rod? It was just like, I'll take that. Thanks. Beeline to the rod. I know a couple ladies like that, eh?
Yeah.
Look at that 97 looks nice up there.
That does look nice.
Lauren just watched the Forrest Gump reaction today. Did you say that already? Or
I had just read it, and then I,
yeah, dope movie.
then I didn't get to read it out loud because my fish bit.
Is this the one? Is this the old walk bass? Looks.
I damn well got you.
Shit.
That's the one. All right.
First try!
For the last fish, can we turn on their normal settings?
No. No, we
I
cannot.
feel like you just accessibility moded your weight. That's not a slight.
114,000 views in 9 days. It's freaking popping off!
Yeah,
Let me tell you.
it's pretty great.
And it's helping Gladiator pop off now, too.
Yeah, TZ Eats told me on Twitter today that Gladiator hit 100, and I was like, I didn't even see that.
Shit.
Anyways, okay, can you bring up the other thing?
Oh, yeah. I forget it. Eric, hopefully Wednesday.
No.
But I still have to send it to my editor.
Wednesday for sure.
The catfish or
yeah, that
the...
one's just annoying on...
Well, we can do that last.
Yeah. Largemouth bass. Oh, yeah, that one's down by Lake Don Julio.
Because you know I'm all about that bass. No pickerel. I'm all
Can you
about
put the
that
marker
bass.
down first?
About that bass. No pickerel. I'm not fast traveling there.
Yeah, but you still need a...
In this lake?
It must be. Or actually, look at this.
Hello, Neil.
Look at this. It's right in the middle. It's
Is there a river?
like this. It kind of... In the book, it looks like it's on that.
All right. Let's try it.
Interesting. Now you can fast travel.
Okay, so I want to fast travel to Armadillo.
Why is it funnier when you say it?
Because I don't say dildo very often.
It's
not a word typically in my vocabulary.
Did you see that TikTok I sent you? The guy that went up to the register at Walmart and was like, "Can you look for my brother? His name's Dylan." And he's like, "Yeah, what's his last name?" He goes, "Oh, Doe." But he goes by Dildo. So the guy just goes, "Looking for a dildo," and then he hangs up immediately.
What the? Fuck you guys.
Your horse is almost dead, by the way. You got it. Luckily, you had some reviver for good old Thane. Too bad he didn't fucking have that in the game, idiot. Right? Because he died like a dummy.
Did he get shot? What happened to him?
What do you think happened?
He got shot?
Yeah.
All right. Well, now I can't fast travel those
Yeah, you can. Just, yo, what made you say that?
I don't know.
You can't even get mad at me anymore.
I think because you've been saying it.
Since when? Don't say that I say that.
You do say that.
I do say twars all the time.
Twars. That is also not a word in my vocabulary. I don't know who I am. Saving Private Ryan melts my brain. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I watched it first just to see what you were getting yourself into, and because I had never seen it. First 20 minutes, I tapped out, and I was like, I think I need to come back to this later because I was not expecting this to be this much. I don't know why I wasn't, but I was like, oh my. And I was watching it at night, so then I just thought about it until like 2 in the morning, like the D-Day stuff. I was like, oh god. I did finish it, and I was like, oh boy, she's in trouble. You should give her some oat cakes. Oh, while we're walking, so in my gold medal playthrough, I got a Hungarian half-bred male horse.
Isn't that a dragon?
A Hungarian half-bred horse. Sorry, I should look right here.
Okay.
And I named him Hungary. Because he's a horse. And he's a man. And he's a Hungarian half-bred.
No. Because we double-checked and he's actually a she.
Well, there's no going back now. It's still funny.
It is still funny.
Or should I rename him Not Hungary?
He is the opposite of hung. You can internalize Saving Private Ryan, though. The soldier's under all that shit. The thing that killed me is that they were all so young. Like, in real life. The average age, I'm pretty, you guys can fact check me on this one, but I'm pretty positive the average age of the soldier in World War II was 16 to 26 years old.
Yeah.
That's not an adult.
Well,
The 20s, sure, but
18 to 26? Is that what?
yeah.
You had to be 18.
18 to 26.
Dude. I was just... The way that first scene is just filmed when they're... What are the things that they're in called? On their way to the coast? On the coast?
They're just like some form of landing vehicle, but I don't know their official name.
Like, oh man. I don't know. It was just filmed very powerfully.
Yeah.
Powerfully. Fucked me up pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Yep. I was trying to have like thoughtful, insightful comments at the end, and I was just like, I can't. I don't know.
And I also had the thought, war never changes.
Yeah.
Right from Fallout.
Mm-hmm. Hungary D's nuts.
He says no.
That's something he would say too.
Yeah, New Age. She just watched that today. Reaction hopefully be up Wednesday, but
I still haven't gotten it in my editor yet, so I'll get that out there tonight.
He's gotten pretty good though.
He's quick. He's got a quick turnaround.
Well, not only quick, it's been like minimal uploads recently.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I gotta get the other editor in the fold, too. I just am so far behind on those reactions. It's ridiculous. Saddle.
Why does this look like such a little...
Because it's an inlet. This is not...
Just try this one. Try this one.
I think it's right here.
Well, we found it. It's there.
Hold on. I'm gonna do it just for giggles. It's a river.
Yep.
Are you ready? Down by the river.
You know she can sing every word of that All Is Found. Every single word she knows. She sang it today from start to finish.
Her
2
memory
minutes.
is
Then again,
insane.
she listens to it all night, every night.
It's true.
So,
I love when I catch her singing to herself and it's like Down by the River
Yeah,
or
no,
the
she-
Mother song or
You might-
that new Megan Thee Stallion song.
you might want to stand over there.
I know. I just wanted to jokingly do it right there because
Okay.
I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, New Age actually points out 2 Tom Hanks movies in a row.
Yep.
You actually had a plethora of Castaway comments on the Forrest Gump video.
I think I saw that when I was a kid. I've definitely seen pieces of that because that's the one with Wilson, right?
Yes.
I think I've seen pieces of
Tough
that.
to not know the pop culture behind Forrest Gump or
Yeah.
like
I don't know if I probably haven't seen that movie all the way through, but I've definitely seen parts of that.
I can almost assuredly tell you haven't seen Castaway all the way through.
Because we were young when that came out, right?
Yes. That movie was the reason I didn't want to get in a plane.
Maybe I only saw the beginning because he's like a UPS pilot and crashes or something, FedEx or something.
That's just a regular largemouth. Damn. Throwback.
We need the honor. Tegan never sings on stream? No, never. I didn't mean to do it that short. I thought it was going to be farther than that. I'm gonna lie.
Is this the right... Oh, yeah, they said it was the right area. I'm just so used to you getting it first try.
I chortle on stream. FedEx.
No lemonade today. She's off the grid.
She's off the grid tonight.
Just where you were.
Yep. Well, I don't know if she's where I am.
Yeah,
I
me
was,
neither.
but she's busy. Give her some slack, now reel her in. Give her some slack, now reel her in. This is it. I can feel it.
It feels different than the last one?
Yeah.
That's good. Glad you can feel it in your bones. Looks pretty normal to me.
Yeah, it's just...
Keep it. We don't want to catch the same one over. Does dynamite work?
Skynet, you are evil. You are evil!
Look at this. Red Dead Part 1. Wow.
I look like a baby.
4 years ago.
That's it.
Kind of dig the hard border.
This is it for sure. This sucker's fighting me. Oh, he's a big boy. Oh, he's a big boy, and he's got a red tail. This is it? Did I get him? Daniel.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, you know who else has been incognito?
Who?
The world, according to Steve.
Steve! Where you been?
If you watch the VOD, Steve. Wow, that thing is legendary.
You, sir, are a fish.
I'm just reviewing the comments on your Red Dead Part 1. 6 months ago, TZ said, making another round on this playthrough. If you're reading these comments after watching the first video, watch the whole playthrough because it's the best RDR playthrough you'll ever find. How about-
Thanks, TZ. Do a Catch Me If You Can reaction after Saving Private Ryan. 3 for 3. Is he in Catch Me If You Can? That's the one where the cover art is like this with the briefcase, right? I know nothing about that movie. Hi, Kyler. Okay. Next. This one. Bottom left. Looks like a catfish.
Oh, this is actually not catchable. Yeah, you don't catch this one. So we only have this one left, the bullhead catfish. So you gotta, I'd say probably, if you open up your Miz app and then go, you're going way east. So zoom in here. So you can catch it, I believe. So it says in the book that it's here in Sisika, but I believe they patch it so you can like catch it over here. So just like go over here and see if it pops up there first. If you don't and you want to, and you have to go over there, you have to get a boat.
Is Le Gras or Saint Denis faster? Where does it pop me for Saint Denis?
I would say Le Quay. Well, I'm sorry, Le Gras would probably be best.
Okay. My favorite movie? Oh God, I don't
She's
know.
horrible with anything favorites.
Yeah,
Any list, any.
I'm really bad at that. I don't know why.
She's like, I like everything.
Well, I don't like everything, but I don't know why, but it's hard for me to just choose a favorite.
It looks like the light of God is on you in this video.
Someone commented on the brightness on my Detroit Become Human playthrough, like just the other day. And I was like, well, when I started my channel, because Detroit Become Human was like the third playthrough, I think, on my channel, maybe fourth. When I started my channel, I was recording my face cam on my cell phone. Holy shit.
What happened?
I don't know, a random subscribe alert just popped up.
One person subscribed. Stop the stream. Stop. That can't happen. One person subscribed.
I use my phone for my face camera. Can you get there so I can talk with my hands?
Yep.
I use my phone for my face camera. My laptop that I had gotten years before for my
I just hit somebody's dog.
for my gameplay footage recording. On the cheapest capture card that I could find because I couldn't afford anything else. I had no lights, so I had to just have the sunlight shining on me. So if it wasn't daytime, I couldn't record because I had one tiny little desk lamp.
I forgot about that. You could only record during the day.
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
Because I had to have the sun shining on me. And because the sun was shining in my eyes, I couldn't see my monitor because, you know, it makes it dark. So I had to have the game brightness up. So I was like, listen, like I worked with what I had and now look at the channel. Like you slowly, that's why I tell people when they're like, oh, I can't start a channel. They're like, I can't start a channel. I'm like, bullshit, you can't. That's an excuse. You can find a way if you want to. Because I had nothing.
You recorded with your phone at first.
That's what
Yeah, I'm just doubling down. I'm just gonna hit triangle. I'm gonna double down.
The only thing I bought when I started the channel was the capture card. It was the cheapest one that I could find, and it was like, I don't know,
$60.
$60
It was a piece of
on
garbage.
Amazon. So, like, when people are like, oh, this, I'm like, yeah, it does, but guess what? People still watch. I had 1,000 subscribers in my first month of starting my channel with that. So it's like...
Biggest thing I see is, like, you look at the biggest streamers in the world, like, the biggest of the big. A lot of them don't have, like, the best setup.
Yeah.
Like, they don't give a shit. Like, if you look at, like, who's the guy that put on Sketch? Like, what's his name there? I don't remember. But that guy's setup, it's just like a cam facing his face. It's nothing elaborate.
But see, Adam, you don't. You don't. I mean, obviously they're helpful. My video quality went up profoundly when I got key lights and curtains.
Curtains.
But you don't. You really don't. Skynet, what are you talking about? What old guy? And that series was still enough to hook me to your channel. Thanks, Rape. Yeah, and Detroit Become Human. I was using the free editing software on my Mac, so I couldn't like adjust the audio. So there's audio slippage because the capture card was a piece of crap from the gameplay and the gameplay audio. And I didn't know how to fix it. And people still watched it. So.
Can we try something real quick? I'm going to put down a hard
$1 and a dream, exactly.
I think I might try to get over there with a horse, not a boat.
As long as you're saved.
I saved.
It reminds me of the song from Annie. $3, 2 bags, 1 me.
We got 11 horse staminas. I think we're gonna make it.
You're not gonna make it. Skynet? I don't remember. That's 5 years ago. Probably. I think everybody died in my playthrough, to be honest.
Look out for each other, huh?
Memphis Belle is about B-17 bomber planes. Cool. I don't know anything about them. Yeah, isn't it crazy how it's been 5 years?
Why is it turning my camera like that?
Every movie with a dog should be reacted to. I would like to do, if I had more time, that's my quote, if I had more time. People are always like, how have you not seen this movie? And I've seen a lot of movies. I just also haven't seen a lot of movies because I watch the same movies on repeat. But I would like to react to the movies that like are my movies that I rewatch or rewatched as a kid over and over again. To just be like, hey, listen, these are the movies that I know inside and out that I could quote.
No, Skynet, I just said I didn't want to take a boat. Because I want to see if my horse could make it over here.
We saved. It's for science.
I don't like that it's turning my camera like this. Look, I want to face this. It says,
It's like, turn around, he can't swim.
Yeah, if we got off, it would be bad news bearish.
The horse just does not want to swim that way. It's like, please don't make me do this. Please don't make me do this. But Wanda, the reason I thought of that is because John Wick would be one of those. John Wick would be one of those movies.
The frickin' Baba Yaga.
The Baba frickin' Yaga. Yeah, now I have, you know, an excuse. But when I was younger, it was just I wasn't allowed to watch things, or, you know, I'm a little bit obsessive. So I would find something that I'd liked, and I'd watch that until I could no longer stand it on repeat. I do the same thing with music still, even now, as an adult. Jim, I have not watched Braveheart yet.
I really didn't think this was going to take this long.
It's almost like you were stuck at a wall. Are you even moving anymore?
Yeah, I'm making distance on the boat.
Okay.
It's all right, ain't it?
Yeah, are we gonna lose the fish?
Doesn't matter. It'll go where it needs to go, doesn't
Oh,
it?
I don't know, does it? I think
Well-
so. It's like the pelts, the animal pelts.
If he wants to make an escape, he can do it.
Hyperfixation, yeah. You know what,
Oh,
Reese?
that's not good. Oh, that's not good.
We don't have any horse stimulants?
No, we do. It just is not working. It doesn't work.
In the water.
Why can't I stab him in the water with it? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, R.I.P. to John.
Give me some, partner.
The horse is like, I'm dying, John. I'm dying.
Hey, boy.
Reese,
Oh,
all
we
of
got some
the
stamina back.
all of the signs for ADHD are there. I just need to go get tested.
Hey, fella.
I have all the signs.
You and me, fella. Good boy. You ain't done, are you, buddy? Good lad. How about
I ended up not seeing a lot of the classics in the 90s as a kid since I just preferred to watch TV. Yeah, that's fair too.
There's a boy.
The other problem is too, like, a lot of things,
No one can stop
so, you know,
us.
when you're growing up in the 90s, you know, things were a lot different, right?
90s, let's go.
Well,
My parents, I'm not saying they were bad parents, but they watched what they wanted to watch. They didn't really care what the kids wanted to watch. And a lot of that I just wasn't interested in, so I just wouldn't watch. So every Friday we would rent a movie from Blockbuster,
how are you?
and if it wasn't a movie I was interested in, I just wouldn't watch it. But like,
Who's a good
we
boy?
also watched every single
Hey, you. There.
shit, what's his name now? I forget. Shanghai Night, Shanghai Noon guy.
Well,
Jackie Chan.
Every single Jackie Chan movie. We watched those
a good horse.
over and over again. The Italian Job, not the original, but the one with Charlize Theron. A million times.
It's true. They only quote like 6 things.
Yeah. Disney movies, watched a ton of those. So like I have movies that I watch all the time, but
Hey, you.
I've seen all of the Marvel movies.
Well,
Well, not all of them,
the
but
MCU.
the MCU.
Couldn't do it without you, boy.
You haven't seen like the.
And the new stuff I haven't, but like
okay.
up until, you know, we had a child I had.
I still think you should do like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies because like you didn't see any of those.
Each other, huh?
Like, or those like original X-Men movies you didn't watch.
No.
None of those.
Fun fact, I tried to see one of the ones with Tobey Maguire. I think the one where he, like the Venom one.
You just tried to jump in at number 3 and said that's logical.
Yeah, well, but here's the problem. My friend and I, we got a pizza. So there's a Plaza, the one that has the little movie theater that closed and reopened. That has a like mom and pop movie theater
I'm fighting
in
the
it.
current.
Yeah, looks like you're not going anywhere. And right next door there was like a little cafe. So we were like, we'll get dinner, then we'll go see the movie. Our parents dropped us off. We didn't have enough time because the food took way longer than we thought. So we tried to smuggle the pizza in, but we didn't have purses. So we were trying to smuggle the box in without a bag.
Ayo.
Unsuccessfully. So
I think I'm stuck on a fucking wall.
they didn't let me into the theater unless I threw out my pizza, and I didn't want to do that because I was a broke high school kid, middle school kid. Jim. So, anyways, yeah, I didn't end up seeing that because they wouldn't let me in with my pizza.
Ain't you a good horse?
We should have gotten a vote.
Hey,
For science!
well.
I love me some Jackie Chan films. She can lose an honor in real life. I saw, definitely saw the first Deadpool.
Wait a minute.
Cool.
I think we're moving. I think we're moving with speed.
We are.
What is happening with this game right now? All
I
of a
don't
sudden,
know.
it's just like, yeah, you can go.
You broke past the point of no return, and the game's like, all right, fine, fuck.
This
let's
is
just go.
perseverance at the highest form.
Skynet says there's a wall in the water. You have to move further down.
I think I found where I have to go now.
How are you?
Totally makes sense to put a wall in the water. Thanks, Rockstar. Damn.
But I think I've seen the first. I definitely saw the first one. I think we saw the second one. Deadpool?
You okay?
Or did I see the second one and not the first one?
You definitely did not see any of them, I don't think.
No, because we saw one of them in the theater. You did it.
No, you didn't.
I think we saw the second one in the theater. When did the second one come out? I don't know. I saw one of them. I don't know which one.
That should always tell you guys, don't give up on your dreams if you ever hit an invisible wall. Don't do it. Just keep going.
You snuck in an order of fried rice to the movie theater once and ended up eating it like popcorn because you forgot a fork.
When I went to see the movie well, that's the problem. When I went to see Interstellar at the movie tavern in Syracuse, they're like, they bring food to you.
Yeah, they don't care if you eat in the theater. They just didn't want you bringing in your own food. They wanted you, because they sold like little personal pizzas there, and they sold, like,
Yeah.
so they just want you to, but
Here you
I
go, bro beans.
spent my own money on that pizza. And damn it, I was gonna eat it.
God damn.
Should I go out this way or inland? Or does it not matter?
Dealer's choice.
Also, what is this, a river?
You have to... I think you're on the Lannahechee. Yeah, you're on the Lannahechee. That's a river.
Yeah, I got that, thanks. Exactly, New Age. It's really funny. We, like, all of our Pizza Huts out here are closed. I've complained about that before. But Lemon said that one just opened up by our house. But anyways, one of my friends that I taught with, the movie theater out by her house, has Pizza Hut pizzas in the movie theater. So sometimes she'll just go and she'll get a personal pan pizza from the movie theater. She also lives, like, really close to it, so when her and her mom want to watch a movie, she'll just go in and she'll just buy popcorn and a soft drink and candy, and then she leaves and watches the movie at her house. A tier list video for movie theater snacks.
Did you know the Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me?
I didn't watch SpongeBob, sorry. I wasn't allowed.
Dishonor on you.
That's not my fault. Not my fault I wasn't allowed.
Maybe you should throw it up elsewhere.
Maybe this isn't a river.
Adam saw Interstellar in IMAX, perfectly middled in the theater. I was so sad when they moved back the IMAX showing from September to December. That now I have to wait an extra 3 months. I'm gonna make that an experience. That's gonna be a day.
Jim, I will forgive you if you guys resub, but if you don't, disowned. Disowned.
You're not gonna be in the posse, Jim.
Ninja Turtles pizza party, but you never got it? Why not? Were you naughty? When I taught middle school, I had a class that was
You weren't a teacher.
real naughty. Naughty. And so it didn't pop up. I found, I don't know, probably on Pinterest or something at that point, a thing that was like students versus the teacher. And it was a little game that we would play. And there was a tally, permanent tally on the board. And if the students did something well, like, you know, they came into class, they sat down and did their bell ringer without having to be told, they would get a tally. But if they didn't listen to directions, the teacher would get a tally. Or if we had to tell them to do something multiple times, the teacher would get a tally. Because at that point, I was special ed, so I was co-teaching. So there's 2 teachers. Anyways, every time they hit a certain amount of tallies, they would get a breakfast party because it was first block. And those days were always the best because we would get a breakfast pizza for them. Sometimes we'd get donuts. And we'd still have regular class, but it was great because we got food. We got to eat. I don't know if this is the right lure. These fish ain't biting.
Spatchy, you there? Special, it's a river, right?
Yeah.
We're in the goddamn land of Hazzy.
Reese, I won so many free pizzas with Bucket.
Open up the map, bro.
I remember Bucket. Those were the best.
Look, it's right there, dog. I don't know what to tell you. Shit, now we gotta get back without a boat, too. Oh, no, we're just gonna throw down a camp. Fast travel.
I'm gonna go more this way.
I'd say that's probably safe.
Reese, I used to love the Bucket too because they also, at my Pizza Hut, they had a special table you could sit at if you were there for your Bucket. And I always felt so special.
Wow, that's really bringing up the past, talking about Book It. That was, like, way out of my...
I was a beast at those. Oh! We got a hook.
No, that does not surprise me.
I know, it makes sense. Oh, this is a fighter. This is a fighter! Skynet, I'm so glad I was not your teacher.
Shit. That's you. All right.
Wow, the lightning that showed when you caught that. Dizam. Alright, now throw down a...
What did you just say?
I said Dizam.
Why did you say that?
Do you have a problem with it, you scrub?
305, thank you so much. I didn't fix those yet. Guess what? Can't throw a camp down.
Why not?
The area is under lockdown. So have fun with that one.
I will not. I will not.
How are we getting out of here?
Hey, friend.
Merry Christmas. Also, Dan is right in the middle, and it looks like a normal fish when you use Eagle Eye. Well, there you go. Bang. We had the answer right there. Maybe there's probably maybe the boats are here that we took when. I don't think the fish is gonna fall off, seeing that we just plunged ourselves into the water.
305, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, Reese, it was literally nothing special. It was just a kid-sized table. But
You think they'll
if
get-
you were there for your Bucket, you had priority seating at that little kid-sized table.
Wow, that looked awesome. Did you see
That
that?
was pretty.
Hate to be on the receiving end of that thing, eh? Sorry, Wanda. I don't know why. I'm just stealing here.
305 says, get a boat. A steamboat, preferably. Oh, Steamboat Willie. Rip. Skynet, it won't let us. The area is under lockdown.
He didn't didn't see that. He was delivering pizzas.
Easy now.
It almost looks like that is a shorter distance, maybe. Maybe I made that up. Or you can just go out there and steal their boat.
I've never been on that side of Sisika, I'm not gonna lie.
It's an invisible wall. You can't actually go over there.
We're gonna hit it like PETA. Which is gonna send us back.
Yep.
Hunger Game reference, baby. Think my horse is gonna be smart enough to...
Pizza time. Garrett, what kind of pizza?
What a boy you are.
What a boy you are. Did you save before you did this?
Wait, why does it tell me I'm swimming? What is going on? Why did the horse die? We're dead. I saved. Why did that happen?
Because it didn't want you to go that way. Dead.
So stupid.
I always heard you can get struck by lightning in this game, but never have. Has anybody? Have you done that? I think there's one spot that you can go to and pretty consistently get struck.
Well, we don't have the fish anymore.
Yikes. Well,
Look,
it saved the fish.
everybody's here.
All right. So why can't we get that last one?
Well, you have to turn all of the fish in with the fish guy, and then he's like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, okay.
And then he goes over there, and you're like, you watch him get like eat, you know.
Okay.
Whatever happens, happens.
So that's why it's Red Dead Redemption.
Didn't have a death plan for this stream, but here we go, nonetheless.
He's wearing his Redemption shirt today, and he's like, if you don't know this font and know that it's Red Dead, you just think I'm
Religious as hell.
very religious.
Yeah, I'm just the holy roller, and I'm just saying, get redeemed.
Get your redemption.
Again, not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's just not, you know, it's just a Red Dead shirt, you know.
Yeah, 305, we did it, but have you ever gotten struck by the lightning during that? Is the specific...
I think you
query.
can. I think you can get struck by the lightning in that mission.
I thought that there was a video that you had watched one time where there was like a specific spot on the map where
There
if you
is.
go
It's
here and
right
there's
in-
a storm, you will get struck by
It's
lightning.
underneath Thieves Landing.
TZ! I had to take all my makeup off and do it again. My eyes are still a little swollen, but I'm doing great.
Yeah, man, it's just
But we decided something that's not going to be so sad next time.
yes. But you had to do that one. That was easily, I'd say over the last 8 months since you started your channel, that was easily the #1. Please watch this.
Yeah,
Like-
it makes me nervous to post it though, because I feel like there's a lot of pressure.
I don't know, you haven't missed yet. I'd say you probably did great.
I bet that horse cost you a lot.
See you in a bit, partner.
Jim says he rode a boat and it sunk because he went too far out.
Great Scott.
Well, hello again.
Send mail.
What would you like to send? This will get to them promptly.
Can you imagine sending a fish in the mail at this time? Or just the carcasses of the animals?
Okay, so yes, that would be...
The mailman must be like, dude, what the fuck?
It says go back within 24 hours. Shall I queue up the dinosaur bones?
Yeah.
Would you put those on? Oh,
Why?
you don't need those. I don't know why that came out. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. Too comfortable here now. Too comfortable here.
You know what I wish I could do? I wish I could do a transatlantic accent.
That's my favorite accent.
I know.
I really wish
It would be so fun if I could just turn that on.
If you could go to a class and just do that, I would have had... Oh boy, never mind.
It's not even Wednesday.
It's Friday. Somehow that's worse, I think. Alright.
Don't careen off the edge. Jim. I see you.
I found him. Here we go. We are gonna go to.
Wanda's not on your team, Jim.
Going to Armadillo.
Wanda's not on your team.
I don't know. They've been playing a lot of RDO together. What?
That does not make.
Oh, I thought I wasn't looking at the chat.
That's not how that works.
Oh, okay, I wasn't looking at
That's
the chat.
not how that works. It's Funky Friday.
I thought there was like an argument in the chat, and
No.
like you were saying, "Oh, she's not on your side." I didn't mean that side. That's why I should probably pay attention to the chat more.
I'm paying attention with both of us. I technically have French-Canadian ancestry.
Jesus, we were just down here. Dang it. I just said dang it.
The female gaze strikes again.
I can't believe that happened. What a great story. You want me to drive you there and you can get it? Or do you want to
Yeah.
I'm going to drive you there.
Drive me there. You could keep up with Tom Hanks' role in more lighthearted movies, do League of Their Own, or Big.
Ooh, Big could be cool. I like that.
What's that one?
Well, I don't want to spoil any of it. That would be one that if you legitimately have no idea, it'd be great to see somebody that has literally no idea.
I literally have.
League of Their Own is the one where he coaches the female baseball team. But it's like old school. I think it's like 20s or 30s time period piece.
You and me, fella.
Maybe not that far.
Mojitos.
We're okay.
I still want you to do Sandlot. I think that'll make you cry.
I tried and it was not working. I don't know why. It's only on Prime. And what?
I tried. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
What didn't work?
The movie. It's only on Prime, and after like it did like the little, you know, the splash screens.
Yeah.
And then it like was someone at a school maybe. I don't even remember at this point.
Garrett
And then
says 1940s for League of the... Thank you, Garrett.
then it would freeze.
That's weird.
It would just be frozen, and I couldn't even fast forward past that point. It would just be black screens when I would fast forward, and it wouldn't play. And I turned my whole console off. I tried like 5 times, and it wouldn't work. So.
Okay, so this is probably going to be annoying to find, but you can look around for it. It's here somewhere. I'll look it up. Could be here. Yeah. Just look around there. And remember...
Use your licking balls. There was a song in Bully that sounded like a song in Red Dead.
Can't imagine why that would be.
And you cannot convince me otherwise. Maybe I should go up top.
Or maybe you should just... This is a good vantage point. Look from here. See what you got. Dinosaur bones.
I see no sparkles.
I'll give you the sparkles.
I don't know what that means. Oh, what's this?
Is it yellow?
Yeah.
If it's yellow, that's it.
Slow now.
That's the one. A game that I can talk about is Wukong.
Okay, fair, Jim. What? Fair. He said, technically, there's a song in Red Dead that sounds like a song from Bully.
That is true. Oh, wait. Mike asked me something. When you played this, did you ever do the glitch that allowed Arthur to roam in New Austin? So I never did the glitch that allowed, like, the actual free roam. Hold on, let me get this up for you. We're going to pull up the map. All right, zoom out. Find the word San Luis River. And then it is right in between the A and the N, but on land here. Mike, I did get into tall trees once, and I got the flowers that I needed in order to... I don't know what I was doing, actually. think it was like Herbalist 9. Part of Herbalist 9? I don't know. But I never actually did the glitch. It just didn't... I was like, Rockstar didn't want Arthur to be here, so I'm just not going to have him be there.
Barry, are the videos out of order again? I don't know why that would be messing up. It literally have not changed any settings for what they've always been. I believe you, and if I sounded frustrated, it's not at you. So please don't take it that way. It's frustration at YouTube. But I don't know why the settings would change if I haven't changed anything on my end.
Did I say Wu-Tang?
I don't know.
Not Wukong.
Easy.
No.
That's bad. I like both. Don't get me wrong.
I think, unless my brain autocorrected.
Wu-Tang's one of my faves. But Wukong has been a lot of fun so far. You know what I like? You're definitely going to want to throw it on a camp, I would say. Fast travel up out of there.
Oh, okay.
You're pretty far. It's different. It's definitely... I don't know if I would call it... Like, it has, like, Souls-like elements. But I would almost say it's more like a Souls-light. Not like.
Where am I fast traveling to?
Probably Armadillo. I would say it's like... like, it's hard, but it's not like Lies of P was, for me, difficulty-wise. Does that make sense? What do you rank?
I have to make a note to fix my playlist again, because Barry said it's fucked up.
Yeah, you've gotten a few comments about that.
I fixed it like 3 times.
Yeah, dog.
Barry, is it just Bully, or is Portal messed up again, too? I should probably check Baldur's Gate.
See, I don't think it's like God of War Ancient China either. It's definitely harder than God of War. And it's not nearly as visually stunning as God of War. Like, all the people that are saying it looks terrific on PS5 just have never seen anything that looks good, I don't think, because it does not look crisp whatsoever. Is it fun to play? Absolutely. It does. If you need any clarification on that, just go watch Digital Foundry's video. They tore it apart for like 45 minutes. But it's still, I'm loving the gameplay. Super fun. Disappointed by the visuals though, all in all.
No one can stop us, eh?
Jim's phone keeps autocorrecting it.
Good boy.
And Bully is starting with part 11.
Good horse.
Portal's order. Okay. That's so annoying because I've fixed it at least twice.
I have not played that game. Either of those games, Jim, so I don't know.
Skynet, they're numbered. Now they're just numbered in the title.
Hey, fella.
Thanks, guys, for your help. I'll take a look at that after the stream.
I do like, there's like a boss like every 10 to 15 minutes though, it feels like, which is pretty cool. Where like Lies of P, it was like, you're gonna have a boss, like 2 bosses per level, per chapter, and some mini bosses along the way. This is just like hardly any area in between boss. So it's like, I feel like you would almost like this way more than you would Bloodborne or Lies of P.
Oh, see, I preferred the not boss sections of Bloodborne.
Alright.
There's a boy.
The thing I loved about Bloodborne was the atmosphere and the exploration side.
Until you got to the forest.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
You were checked out then, you were like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Well, like, I've died probably 15, 20 times in Wukong. I died 0 times in God of War Ragnarok. 0. Not even to, well, Gana got me a few times.
Whoa!
Or not, however that's said.
I think it's gonna.
But like, story bosses, not even close. I'm not trying to act tough. I promise. There you go. I'm glad they've sold so many copies, though.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Craziness.
It would just be nice for a game to come out and just have everybody be excited for it. I miss those days. Even just like 4 years ago.
It might be actually up on the top of this rock.
Everybody has to be a hater now. It's annoying.
Who's a
Or companies have to be stupid.
boy?
Got it.
Is that all?
Nice.
Look at that spine. Hey Mo, how are you?
The next one's actually kind of close. I gotta say, for a while there, I felt like we had a decent string of games of, like, not negativity. Maybe it's just because a lot didn't come out over the past few months. Okay, the next one is, like, right underneath the K in rock. Like, right on it, pretty much.
Okay. Skynet, what is the joke with the couch with lemons? I'm not privy to it.
She was saying, like, I guess, like, she's got a lot of couches or whatever. So she's, like, the couch queen or some shit.
Hey, boy.
Hey, Unbroken, how are you?
It's all right, ain't it?
No, Wanda, that joke has been going on since January. Oh, Lauren, it's okay. We got some legendary fish, and now we're starting dino bones. So is this, Skynet, is this a spin-off then from when you were talking about the color of her couch?
Good lad.
It's funny because a couple of those couches are from us, I think. Or is it just the one?
Couch and a chair.
Oh, okay, a couch. And then, yeah, those are like, that's like the sisterhood of the traveling couch at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's been passed so many times.
It's so comfy, though.
Yeah, I still kind of regret that decision, but it didn't match anymore.
No, and it was huge for our space.
It was comfortable. I still miss the chair we gave to Jared. That was the most comfortable recliner I've ever sat in.
Yeah, but again,
Brown, ugly, like.
did not match ours and was huge for our space.
So can we paint this leather?
Because that was the only chair that would have fit in that room if we had it. Literally nothing else fit. Caleb, hi! Oh, shit.
Nice save.
Yeah, saved it.
Alright, Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo!
Or Shaggy.
Easy there.
I apologize if it's down below.
I think it's this.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Unbroken? I'm doing very well. I'm happy to be back.
Next one's gonna be
You ready, boy?
below the B in Rio Bravo.
Caleb, did school start for you yet? When does school start? Under the O?
Under the B.
Oh. Like here?
Mm-hmm.
You think I can just walk along this ledge?
Yes. I don't think you have to go on the road. That seems unlikely.
Oh, we're Skyriming in this.
Oh, wow. You caught a break there. You caught a break.
You know what, though?
Let up.
I need to save.
Yeah, probably should.
Oops.
Probably a good move. Probably a good move.
Shit.
Really excited for online. The most recent thing I saw was people shitting on Avowed now because they said it was going to be 30 frames.
People are shitting on Avowed. People are shitting on Outlaws. People are shitting on everything. From what I've read, the Wukong people are shitting on their own fan base.
I know. People were like, oh, it's 2 million people are from China. Okay. It's
Well,
still 2 million people.
but
Is it not?
I haven't seen that. I've seen that the devs made some backhanded comment about how women aren't supposed to play their game. And then some people are like, oh, no, that's a bad translation. But then other people doubling down like, no, this is a direct quote.
The developer said that?
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yep.
Damn.
So I don't know what's truth. I have not fact checked. I have not looked into it.
This Micah probably, like, steamrolled their game in, like, 2 hours.
Hello, Timmy. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining our stream.
Oh, yeah, Dragon Age. Did you watch anything about that?
No, I have not yet. I want to. Well, so I wanted to react to the trailer, but then I was like, I don't want people being mean that I haven't played the other games, and I'm reacting to this. But I do want to play it when it comes out, because apparently I don't have to play the other ones, so.
That's okay, Wanda. You can just bring your PlayStation to work, I think, right? That'll work.
But yes, I have heard good things about Dragon Age.
Easy now.
Hopefully it's right here. Oh, clutch.
Whoa, look at this one.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, sorry to see that, Wanda. Well, we'll have lots of other days.
No, I solved it. She's just gonna bring her PlayStation.
Oh, okay, yeah. Tell your boss that you have to play Red Dead Online.
You like a 28-inch
Just-
monitor. It can be like your mobile monitor.
Sorry, boss. Can't really do much today because
Yeah.
I have to play online.
Yep.
I have to help Lightweight.
That's it. Yep. All right. Now let's fast travel to Tumbleweed.
Should I put a marker down first though? Since I'm in the map.
Right below, in between the B and the L in Tumbleweed, but right below it. That'll probably get you right in the sweet spot.
Hello, Hawk. How are you? Welcome.
Look at us.
You moving tomorrow, Caleb? Ah! Are you excited?
Move in where?
School.
College.
Mm-hmm.
The thought of
You
being,
said junior year, right?
the thought of being, what is it?
Junior year of college.
Yeah, the thought of being in a dorm again sends shivers down my spine. I don't miss anything about that experience. None of it.
I loved it in the moment, but I don't need to go back to that point in my life.
Yeah, I guess in the moment I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
Because at the time it felt like freedom. But thinking about it now, it's like...
HR, thank you for the sub. Skynet, you missed everything! How dare you disappear!
Well, Wanda bailed on us on the 6th, so you'll have to extra carry us then.
Timmy, you do what you want. You do what you want. Happy to have you regardless. How much did you miss? You missed... We got the last of the challenges done, so the challenges are completely done. We finished the legendary fish besides the one, but I think we can go pick that up now. And we are almost done with the dinosaur bones, I think.
Here we got like 4 more.
Skynet, we went to a small school. We did not have frats or sororities.
We had like athlete houses.
Yeah, the athletes would all go in and rent houses together, and that's where all our parties were and stuff. You think it's up there?
Yes. Most likely. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry to hear that, Mo. College was a great time for me. I really...
Except senior year.
Except senior year.
Last semester, yeah. The last semester of senior year.
Well, just that one placement. The other placement was great. I don't miss it, and I don't want to go back to it, but the experience was enjoyable while I was in it.
I've had dreams where it's like moving day to college, but it's like us now moving in.
Oh, God.
And it's like, we have our daughter with us, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with Ralphie? Like, I'm like just.
What about our kid?
I'm just in the dorm, and I'm like, okay, we'll make it work, I guess. Potentially not up here.
Do you maybe come up here and it's not gonna be up here? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there you go. Just have a little faith.
You just finished killing Micah? Nice, Nathan. How satisfying is that moment of the game? Ah, just a bit. Just a bit, but not too much. We're happy you're here now. Hello, Hamza. Welcome.
All right.
You went to the state fair? Humongous.
All right, so
Funnel cake burger. That sounds like a heart attack on a bun.
So north of Tumbleweed, you're gonna see the words Gaptooth Ridge.
Got it.
You're looking for in between the D and the G, right in the middle. Bingo, right there. Bang.
Can you get me there? I don't want to get off this ledge. I'm gonna kill my horse.
Ask me a question. Do you think
I'm gonna kill my horse.
college football is worth the price of getting? It's kind of a tough question. If you are an avid sports fan, a sports video game player, I would say absolutely. If you're just like, if you're a passive sports game player, like if you're not really into sports games too much, I would say probably wait till a price drop. For me, I've always kind of been a sports game player, and it was a game that I loved when they were coming out with them every year. So for me, it was no-brainer purchase, and I haven't regretted it. I got like probably 30 hours in it, but then I stopped because other things came out, and we started to have to focus on this. So I started playing Red Dead again, but especially since college football is starting, I'll probably be jumping into that again soon. So I just sat the fence pretty hard. I wrote it. I understand that, but
no, I think you made it. If you are someone that knows you're gonna absolutely love being back in that, get it. If you are casually interested, wait.
One thing I will say is I think the gameplay in that game is much better than the most recent Madden I've played, but I didn't play this year's, so I don't know. Oh shit, I gotta get up there. Thank God. It played much smoother than last year's Madden. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Indy. Rape says he's waiting for a good NHL game.
I actually got NHL 24 on the PlayStation program, and I thought it was decent. I enjoyed it. I shouldn't have come down here. God damn it.
Reese says, I used to buy every NCAA game when they came out back in the day, and I love college football 2025.
Yeah, that's good.
Mo says Madden 25 is still bad.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to do what you did here. It's getting hot in here, which probably means you are comfortable.
TC said college football games have always been better than Madden, if I'm honest.
It's true. It's cool that like actual names are involved now, because back in the day you just had numbers. Before like all the deals, you know, the money went through that college players could be paid.
Yeah.
So it's cool having everybody's name in there and stuff like that. And I ended up just getting this one.
Rubiat, no hint. I'll just straight up tell you because I've already talked about it. It's going to be Saving Private Ryan up on Wednesday. Overwatch is trending on Twitter. Overwatch is trending on Twitter. Never played that. I did get a code for Concord, but I've never played a competitive shooter like that. So I don't know if I should try it or not. If I had friends, it might be fun to play. Well, okay.
Sounds so sad.
I have you, Lemons, and Urine, and
Damn.
Age, and Ben. But I don't think they're going to play Concord.
Yeah, I heard a couple interesting points about that. Like, people said it's okay, but when you have so many games that are free that do the same thing, it's tough to justify the $40 price point.
Yeah, I'm tempted to try because I got the code, but also I don't want to play it alone. So.
You did play the Suicide Squad game. Skynet is right.
That's true, but I played it with you guys.
Yeah,
I didn't play it alone.
And there was like a story element to it that was actually
Yeah.
not bad. I'm gonna say it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't. I didn't think it was terrible.
I don't think it deserved the hate that it got.
Listen, is it bad? Is it the Arkham series? Let's just say, no, it isn't. That's okay.
But it didn't want to be either.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, we totally agree about the money for college players. Long overdue. And Thomas and I used to go through every person in college football and add their name in manually.
Oh wow.
Back then.
That's dedication.
And for the college basketball games, when they used to make those, we would like make fantasy teams. Like we would make one team like rock singer, so it'd be like Freddie Mercury and
Did one of those come out? So did one of those come out during either a break, like a winter break or a summer sometime? Because I think I remember going with you guys to like Walmart or something and getting that game.
That was we went to get Madden.
Oh, okay.
That
And then
was
we
August.
stayed up to like 4 in the morning, and you guys were making your own teams, making your own characters, and making like stupid shit on there.
We would make our own teams with like the most random people ever. We would like with historical figures, so it would be like at that time it like we had like Abe Lincoln, George Washington, and it would be like the first 5 presidents versus like the most recent 5 presidents in a game, and we'd do like they had like tournament modes so we'd like simulate it and be like, oh, who won? This is the dumbest shit ever, but I don't know, kept us occupied at the time.
Mo, we really enjoyed Suicide Squad. We had fun with it.
For what it's worth.
We didn't play it for a super long time because
I got 50 hours in.
we did the content and then the next wave wasn't out yet, and we didn't pick it back up again when the next.
I played the first downloadable pack.
Striker, thanks for the sub. Jim, stop hitting on my husband.
Who is?
Jim. Mitch.
My glasses are always on, Jim, but thanks.
He also complimented your eyebrows. Skynet's complimenting your hair. They got a crush on you. Sounds good, Lauren. Thank you so much for hanging out while you can.
What? Wait,
Nice
hold on a
seeing
minute.
you
UK, she said,
live.
right? That means 4 a.m. for her. She stayed up.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that's
Appreciate you.
That's raw pay levels of dedication.
Adam says, true. He makes for a distinctively bespeckled man.
What does that mean?
Bespeckled? Your glasses.
Oh.
Do I think the hatred is deserved for the game?
No.
No. It only got the hatred it did because people wanted another Arkham game. And
The only way it could have been worse is if it was also an exclusive of some kind.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody compliments me. Jim, I have gotten no compliments today.
I gave you one. You just didn't decide to hear it.
When?
Today. You were like, this is so much pressure because everybody's recommending this movie. And I was like, well, you haven't missed yet and you're not going to miss now. That's a compliment.
True. You did. I meant, yeah, okay. You're right. Deep cut in that song. I know. I pulled out from the Now CD. I don't remember which Now CD, but that was the Now CD that I played on repeat. Maybe I want to say Now 8.
I can't believe Now was ever a thing.
Now is still a thing.
No.
Yes.
With Spotify,
Yes.
How can it be anything?
I swear to God, I saw a new Now CD the other
Who the hell
year.
is buying this?
Grandparents for their grandkids.
Oh my! Talk about a relic.
They're on Now 117.
The fact that they persevered through, like, CDs became irrelevant. The thing that Now sold on, but Now did not become irrelevant. That's amazing.
3 per year.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Now 89.
I had Now 4.
Now 89.
I had Now 4.
I wonder if Now is on Spotify.
That's the only way they can survive. You can't tell me
They
they're
have
selling,
CD covers.
You cannot tell me they're selling discs.
Now playlist. Oh my.
Yeah.
They have the Now 1 playlist on here. Wait. Now, which one was the one that I was obsessed with? Now 8! It was! Listen to this. Bootylicious from Destiny's Child.
God.
Pop from NSYNC. I'm Real from J-Lo. Stutter. Someone to Call My Lover. AM to PM. Oh my god, that song is my shit. A Little Bit from Jessica Simpson. Crush Mandy Moore. You Got It Bad Usher. More Than That Backstreet Boys. I'm a Believer. Smash Mouth.
That was now 8.
Fat Lip. Sum 41. The Rock Show. Blink 182.
Ooh.
Now 8.
You got to get this last one home, G.
Oh my
And
god.
then you got to send them in.
I just went down memory lane.
Yeah, I had now 4, which I believe had on blue Amadita Badai. And Amadita Badai and Amadita Badai.
I am.
My dad took the CD and hid it. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was the Baja Men.
Yeah.
Who Let the Dogs Out.
Yep.
Because I was a season ticket holder to Sienna. They have a dog as their mascot. And whenever they went on a big run or they did something, they'd play Who Let the Dogs Out. And I had an old like Nerf hoop in my house, so I'd pretend I was on Sienna. And I'd be playing Who Let. So he came in the room, took the CD, and I never saw it again. And that was the end of Who Let the Dogs Out. Gentle parenting in the 90s.
Now 7. Baby Come On Over from Samantha Mumba.
I don't know who she is, but she's
In My Pocket. What was the other? Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know, Britney Spears. This I Promise You, NSYNC. Never Had a Dream Come True, S Club.
All right, we just got the boners, so we're gonna send them in.
Okay, that wasn't the other one I was obsessed with. What was it?
Skynet says Sierra.
Now 9. Get the Party Started. I'm a Slave for You. Family Affair. Whenever, Wherever. Roll Out. Oh my god. Now 11. Hot in Here. Objection Tango from Shakira. Oh, such a good song. Oh my god, I'm adding all these. Ordinary Day, but Vanessa Carlin.
It's okay, I just...
Dude. So, surprisingly nobody.
No one can stop us, eh?
I loved to put on shows when I was younger. So my stepdad built me a stage, mounted stage lights to our ceiling that had a dimmer, and I had a microphone and a boombox, like a karaoke setup. And I would literally put on shows, just singing those songs and making up dances to those songs.
And now you put on shows on the internet.
And now I put on shows online. Bye, Lauren!
Welcome back.
We're gonna send this.
What's
Look at
to
this.
send?
Bang, 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 bang. Now we're gonna receive it.
Do I want a romantic chat GBT poem about me?
You got some succulent fish meat. God damn it.
Jim, for some reason that sounds scary. New Age, I am feeling old, right there with you. You know what will make you also feel old? What was that one CD from Britney Spears? Hold on, I gotta look that up.
I don't think anybody needs help with feeling old, Tegan.
So obviously, the I'm a Slave for You CD. Obviously, the Toxics, the Toxic CD and the Oops, I Did It Again and whatever. But the I'm a Slave for You, there were songs on there that I listened to just on repeat.
Oh, shit. Are you in the midst of looking at something?
No.
All right, so look at all the miscellaneous.
94.4.
Not there. Look at the miscellaneous.
Yeah.
Done.
Done.
Look at the player.
Done.
Done. Look at the compendium.
Done.
Okay, so this is where our collectibles. We
All
gotta
right.
get the graves.
Right.
We could potentially do that in the next 25 minutes.
Okay.
The dinosaur bones are done. We just have to wait for the last quest to pop up. Same thing with the legendary fish.
Didn't we get something in the mail, though?
Yes, but it wasn't anything.
Wasn't for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The exotics we legitimately have to do.
Yeah.
The hunting requests we legitimately have to do.
Okay.
All right. Then we have 2 gang hideouts left. And then that's it. So what do you want to leave as the last thing? Because you said you wanted the platinum to pop when the scene plays with
Yeah.
John looking. So that pops when you get 100%. So what do you want the thing that pops the 100% to be?
I think the graves.
Okay. So we'll leave one grave undone
Okay.
and do everything else.
Sounds good. So many check marks.
Okay. So now that you know, we got 24 minutes left.
Okay, or we can go to midnight like normal Friday.
Oh, okay.
But we don't have to.
Okay.
We can stop at 11. Actually, let's stop at 11 because I still need a shower.
We have 24 minutes.
Okay.
Do you want another crack
No.
at the fine joys of tobacco?
Let's do gang hideout.
All right, dog. Thieves Landing? You want to go Thieves Landing?
Sounds good. What do I have to do? Just kill them all?
Yeah.
All right.
I thought you might want to test yourself because you're a Scorpio.
I'm going to have to mentally prepare myself before going after gold medals. I'm going to have to be like, okay, buckle up, bitch. We're doing gold medals.
That's what do you think my gold medal playthrough has been? I'm like, you know what? If you don't get it, it's fine. It's fine. Just do 1 or 2 a day and just learn the strat. We could bang out 5 in the next 25 minutes. I guarantee it.
We probably could, but that's not my mindset today.
I can see that.
I didn't sit down to the stream thinking it's gold medal day, baby. React to Dan proposing to you video. Hello, Kevin. I don't know if
Who
I
said
have
that?
that video. Skynet.
We have that video.
I mean, it's got to be on one of my drives somewhere,
Yeah.
but an external hard drive. I didn't go find it. It's probably on Facebook.
It's not that good. I just yelled, take it.
We have 30 more animals to hunt? I don't think so.
We don't.
I don't think so. I think
So
we're done.
Who was that? So, Olympus said that. Yeah, I can clear that up. So for the 100% of the animals that you need, you don't need all of them. What's wrong?
Jim's chat GPT.
What does it say?
This is a poem from Jim. In the land of Skyrim, where dragons soar high, a warrior named Tegan lights up the sky. With courage unmatched and a heart pure and true, she conquers each quest like she conquered me too.
Yikes. Major yikes.
So let's journey together through lands far and wide, with you as my compass, my love, and my guide. For in every adventure, be it pixel or real, it's with Tegan, my love, for I truly feel. Someone said this to me in real life, I would vomit. I'm not a mushy gushy.
In a book, though.
No.
So for the animals, you only need to discover 50 in your compendium to get the 100%. You don't need all of them for the platinum itself. All right, so I'll get you close. I mean, listen, for a computer program, it's not terrible. There are women that would like that, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, women that like Skyrim and poems.
I like poems. I just don't like that was too in your face, mushy gush. Cringe.
Good fella. You and me, boy.
Timmy, that for some reason doesn't surprise me.
There's a boy.
Jake Paul. How could you not admire a millionaire?
I mean,
Quite the horse.
He's made a lot of money being a YouTuber. That's
Uh-huh.
that's admirable. He then went from Disney to boxing, and now gets people. Listen, there are some times where you just have to give the devil his due. The dude is literally scamming people into buying pay-per-views of him fighting celebrities and UFC fighters.
yep.
And he's convincing people to buy that.
You're right. You're right. Yep. Yep.
I don't care if you don't like him. That's fine. I get it. But if he's making money, that's doing what he loves to do. I can see why people would admire that, is all I'm saying. That's it. Okay, this is it.
Easy there.
You gotta ride in there. Why don't you just go in there with the sword and see how it goes?
Charge!
Where the north wind meets the sea. Oh my god, are you getting this?
No, that's what I wanted to get before I found my one that I am getting. I still have to figure out a tattoo to get for the babes.
Well,
Olympus, I did know that. I'm very much looking forward to AC Shadows.
wait,
Kevin, that's
did you
awesome!
play it?
What?
Did you play Shadows? A preview?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you had a preview event for that or not. Okay.
No, the preview event I had was for Star Wars.
Yeah. You should get this. I would like that. I'd be all over that.
I want a tattoo there. I just have to figure out what.
Yeah, I'd be in there.
These are the people I need to kill, right?
We'll see if they start shooting at you. Ooh, little small Star Wars one, huh?
Well, I was just trying to find, like, because I had wanted a nerd sleeve, but
Yeah.
it kind of adapted. This is it?
Yeah, this is it. You shooting?
Oops, shit, brought my horse in. Didn't mean to do that.
Oh, I see this one down.
Come here, boys.
Days ago, World War II historian rates Saving Private Ryan for realism.
Oh, nice.
Should we watch that?
No.
I'm interested. 435,000 views in 10 days.
Oh, I bet.
Let's see what you can do.
Pew pew. Remember, don't fall in the water.
Thwarted by a fence.
Bang. McShoddy. You could have some real fun and just get the explosive rounds out. Or you can shoot at the wall.
Normally it auto locks on him, and it didn't auto lock.
That's a lot of you.
Reese, no worries at all. I don't.
Seeing
I
that
was just ignoring them.
seeing that we prepped you so well with being a mod.
Literally didn't even ask. I just did it.
I was like, well, they were my mods on Twitch, so let's give them a shot.
All right, so I did it.
Load up your compendium. Not that compendium.
94.7. It went up.
5 out of 6.
Yeah.
Bing bang.
Bango, bango, bango. I don't want to leave the Congo. Oh, no, 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 no. I just read a beautiful poem that I meant to save, and then I forgot. But it was
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
basically reminding you that you don't have to be like perfect and winning it and on top of things 100% of the time. And it was something like even the moon has periods where it's not shining and we still love it and look up to it. Something along those lines. It was beautiful. And I meant to save it and then I lost it. Jim would get a tattoo of Sadie being mauled by a bear. That is 100% accurate. Yeah, I need to get in. Speaking of, I need to get in for more tattoos soon. I gotta get one for Baby Light still. And
You already know.
I want to get a Witcher one.
She actually appreciates it if you just stop in rather than like reach out first.
Oh, really? I just don't know what her schedule is.
Just, she's the owner. Pretty much if they're open, she's there.
He was trying so hard to troll. Yeah, that's just not even a good one. We are like seeds fallen from a tree into the winds of fate that carry us to a place where we will take root in our destiny. That sounds like a fortune cookie. Baby Light already says she wants tattoos, which I guess makes sense because we both have tattoos, but I'm like, you gotta wait till you're 18, girlykins. You're too young.
I will not be sleeping on the couch that night either.
No, you won't.
My grandfather was a Korean War vet. He got barbed wire tattoos on both arms in Korea so he could be identified if he died and they would know it was him.
That's sad.
And he got one that said like his Marine nickname up here too. And you can tell it was so, by the time he died, you couldn't even make out what it said anymore because it was like done shoddily by...
I was gonna say, I didn't know what that one was.
Yeah, because it was like some sort of a crest with like his nickname under it. And I had never known that was the reason he got those tattoos until like a couple years ago.
His grandpa was so badass. So, recipient of a Purple Heart. But then also, he would just like... He was just a badass. But he would always walk around in tank tops. And dude was still ripped. Worked out every day. Still ripped.
He lifted until like 2 months before he died.
Okay, I found the poem. Ready? You don't criticize the moon for not shining the same each night. You don't look up at it and say you're not trying hard enough. Because the moon doesn't have to be full and bright every night to be loved. And neither do you. From Ida Banks. Freaking loved that.
I'm really, Ida man, really.
Ken's here! Hello, Ken!
Damn. Oh, we got mail. That's good.
You got mail.
Fuck, dog. Fort Mercer. Remember that? Do you remember what significant event happens there in Red Dead 1?
No.
You're gonna ask her about all these movies she reacted to, and she'll be like, "What happened in that fucking movie?" I don't know.
See,
That's just the way she is.
You're gonna steal that for Riz? Sounds good, Skynet. As long as you say that it's from Ida Banks and not from me. That's not my poem.
Who's a good boy?
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's Michael Scott, right?
Hey, boys.
Don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. That's from A Cinderella Story.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it.
No, it's actually from a baseball player, but they quote it in the game.
Okay.
I don't know which baseball player.
Wow, I almost just went right into that camp. I'm sorry. Hold on, Lord. Let's try to get something fun out here. Don't be like that. I saw that little...
No, I literally, my nose is itching.
Let's give you the bolt act. Oh, no, let's not. Let's give
Just
you...
give me something that's not going to make me die.
You just chill?
Also safe.
I'm going to give you 7 rounds of explosive Evans repeater.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you this semi-auto shoddy slug. And if anybody gets even remotely close to you, you give them this broken pirate sword. And you go...
Whatcha?
You go like this, angrily. You lift your arm up. Look at him. Alright, start. Okay.
Wait, tape.
Would you just give me a minute?
No.
Lady.
Because I'm a lady, that's why. Oh shit, Ken. I thought you texted him back about the pool party. You texted me about the pool party asking, and then you didn't respond.
Oh yeah, I asked. Well, that's when I still thought I was going to the Adirondacks. At that point.
I'm thinking probably not, because we originally didn't even think that he was going to be here.
Well, you for sure not, because you'll be playing Outlaws.
Yeah.
'Cause you gotta get
I've
this
got to
stuff
get my
done.
review done.
Oh, I really want to do this. I put on a tonic for you.
We have the shoddy on right now?
No, you have the Evans, the explosive rounds. Just put one in. Put one in on this guy and this guy. Woo! That's nice. That's where Bill Williamson shoots. Fine. It's nice, right?
Oh, that's this place. Okay. I recognize it now.
Yeah.
Got an up-res.
You haven't played the 4K version. They just... Oh, you only got 2 shots of those left, so just be ready to...
No.
Explosion.
Oh!
Oh, that was another thing. For one of the missions, I had to turn off the cinematic to get the timer going. Because the cinematic can't.
Why? Why?
You're going to want to... Before you do anything, yes. Cover
Oh,
would be,
God.
cover
Yeah,
would be good, probably.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting him to have to freaking reload.
I don't think we're gonna be playing.
I can't fucking see. Why did you do that?
You are watching a master at work.
Oh, shut up.
Anybody that listens to Logic knows that reference. Also, Dan, I finished permadeath on The Last of Us 2. Yeah, I saw your message. I responded. I commend you. I don't think I didn't end up finishing that.
Mm-mm.
I gave up on it.
I think you started playing something else.
I did. I don't know what it was. But, it said you had like 7 hours lost. Does that mean like you died once through it, or what happened? Because that would just piss me right off. If I died in that, like,
Oh, no,
I'd be
there's no
like,
way.
No, I'm good.
There's no way.
Nice lemon shot.
Thanks. It's weird being able to heal.
Oddly refreshing, I bet.
Yeah.
You got the slugs on, so you're gonna have range on those too. So you can shoot those almost like you could, like a regular rifle. Oh, that happened to me too, Ken. I fell off something. I thought I had to go a certain way.
Yeah, you fell down an elevator.
Oh, and I did have to go there. I just didn't take the...
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's a minigun guy in here you gotta be real careful of. As you can see, it's spraying.
Yeah.
You'll probably get here.
I'm gonna try.
You think you can get... Wait, no! I wanted to see if you can arc a dynamite shot there.
I wasn't gonna fuck around with that.
That would have been cool as hell, though.
I think I did it.
Yeah, go to progress.
Yep, we're at 95. Done and domino.
I'm gonna loot all these hoe bags.
All right.
Oh, God. Just slinging words today.
Skynet because it's more fun that way.
You know what I'd like you to react to eventually?
What?
It's gonna do terrible. It would just be for me. Maybe for my birthday next year. Django.
Oh god, I'd be scared to react to that
It's one of my favorite movies.
I know.
Top 5 for me. Easy.
Do you think they'll ever port the RDR1 story missions into the RDR2 epilogue map? That would be awesome. I doubt it, but that would be cool.
That would be DLC I'd pay for. It wouldn't... No, they couldn't do that functionally. You know what I mean? Because nothing is mocapped for this system, or for this engine.
Django, Ken.
I'm sorry, I forget that most people... I gotta get closer. That movie is trash. Jim, you have such bad takes. They're just all so bad.
TZ thinks they get good views. Django. Can you hear me now? Good. Speaking of throwbacks. Those freaking commercials were everywhere. You haven't seen Django, Ken? I'm shocked. You should do the last mission as your 70th gold medal. I already got that.
You did get American Venom.
I already got that.
Yeah.
Cause I'm a boss.
You could do the mission where Arthur dies, though, as the last one.
You watched Furiosa? Oh yeah, Reese, how was your birthday? Did you have a good day? Ken, we're getting there. We're getting there. But all of the challenges are done. We're getting really close to the 100% completion.
You're gonna need to learn how to do this for online. When you're aiming, you hit square.
What?
It's a critical move in online. Everybody does it.
Since when?
Scott and I can probably confirm. It's just people going like this, 24/7.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna have to carry me through online. That's for damn sure.
I didn't even know you could do it until I started playing online.
Oh no, me, you're good. You're good. I was just proud of myself. First try, I got that gold. One of these days, I'm going to do a paint by number stream. Did we talk about that already?
No, okay, yeah. I just thought that. Are you gonna do the one I just got?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He got me a giant paint by number picture. So we're gonna do just like a just chatting stream, and I'm just gonna paint by number while chatting. Whilst chatting.
Probably either on Twitch or not until Red Dead is done. I would say.
Oh yeah.
We can't miss any of these until this is done.
And I do think Fridays I'm gonna just permanently be Red Dead until this is done, because this has been going on since January, and I love it, but also it's time.
It would be so cool if we got the platinum when you hit 100,000 though. The same day, wouldn't that be so sick?
Yeah, I'm so freaking close. Like I think I originally this year I didn't think I was gonna hit 100,000 this year.
No, because you got. If you didn't play Bloodborne, you'd be there already, I think.
Yeah. Because according to the
social whatever. It said
yeah,
June
like,
2025.
Yeah. The algorithm thing on Social Blade or something like that
Social
tries to
Blade, yeah.
AI it. Holy shit. Thanks, JoJo. Said
Every stop the stream. Holy, why were you scared of?
Cuz
Is it loud?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Kieran, I finished Bully. The final video will be up on Tuesday. So I've got 2 videos left. One's going up tomorrow, and the last one will go up on Tuesday. If you're a member, you can watch the one that's currently going up tomorrow, right now. And then tomorrow will edit the finale and post that.
I don't fucking care. I'm doing this right now.
Okay, apparently he's going to redo a mission.
I'm going to fucking do it.
Do it. Do it. But yeah, anyways, I didn't think I was going to get it until 2020, like mid to late 2025. And now I think 2 months. I think 2 months. If I keep my current pace, which who knows?
No, if you keep your current pace, it'll be next month.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. If I keep my current pace, next month. If I drop,
see, they don't give you
Slower
any
than that.
weapons in the replay.
yeah. I thought I forgot them on my horse, and I was like, no, I took a wagon here.
Yeah, it was a replay. So, what we can do though is we can change them to express rounds. At the very least.
Me too, Kevin. Me too. Night Justice, thank you so much for hanging out. Unbroken, I'm going to do a couple videos for Star Wars Outlaws because I was given a review code for that. So I'm gonna at least do 2 to 4 gameplay videos of that. I don't know if I'll do the full series, kind of like Starfield, because I also have to get a review done. Well, I want to get a review done. And then, so that one probably won't be a full playthrough, but at least a couple videos there. And then I would like to do, I think Mafia. I think Mafia will be my next game.
And GTA Online.
And 1 stream of GTA Online.
I think you post a video of GTA Online.
I'm scared to do that.
Why?
Because I'm afraid to play it without a stream.
Okay, I'm sure the Red Dead posse that we're getting together would also play Grand Theft Auto Online with you.
Yeah, that's fair.
But then just do a the pre-recorded video will have the algorithm behind it where the stream will not.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Jose knows what he's doing.
No more panty raids for your teachers. No more thinking the teacher wants you. No more kicking everyone when they are down. It'll be such a sad day. I know, Rich. I am very sad. It is over. I also wanted to do a rubber band stream, and that just didn't happen because I beat the game much faster than I thought I was going to.
You can't get it now?
I mean, I still can, but
I still think you should as like the send-off.
it leads to like a weapon and stuff that has no point to me getting it.
There's no free roam after the story?
There is. But I've done everything, so like, what's the point in getting it?
Yes, Skynet will help you deliver pizza.
Sounds good,
I
Skynet.
feel like you would love being one of those roles where you're just a police officer pulling people over that are speeding. You would just love that.
No, I'm gonna be a hooligan.
Just leave it to me.
No,
I can
don't.
talk a dog off
Yeah.
a meat wagon.
I remember I played...
I have to cause chaos if I want the video to be entertaining.
No, chaos needs to be caused upon you.
Okay, that's fair.
This guy will be like, come over here, this is a safe place, and then you just get a bomb right in your face.
You get a rubber band ball? Would it be okay if you lassoed me in Red Dead? Jim, I have a feeling you're gonna do that regardless of what I say.
Hold up a second. You not worried about them greys, English?
Excuse me?
You not worried about them greys?
Inland, we actually already got that. We're already done with the killing and skinning of everything. At this point, we're just basically
I'll go hide and pack. Here,
cleaning up the final things for the 100%.
stop us from
I have to replay some gold medal missions, and I have to do online, but I think the most difficult ones are done. The most tedious ones aren't, but the most difficult ones are.
Except Gold Rush.
Except for the gold one. So we're close. We're like close.
What you want, boy?
There was a thing.
So yeah, I'm thinking,
At the saloon.
I don't know what I have for the Mafia. I don't know if it's
delivering
the new one.
supplies.
I have
You're
to
not
look.
the usual driving.
You want a bottle, friend? Here. Have a wee drop. I'm new. I mean you no harm.
Jim kept lassoing
I
Wanda.
come from
Oh no.
Donegal,
Poor Wanda.
In Ireland.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Skynet, that does not surprise me for some reason.
Some kind of incident at the
Yeah, we
saloon
do
in
still have to do the
town.
exotics.
I was
That
told to
is
bring this up
that
here.
is true.
Ask no
And the
questions,
hunting
I'll tell you
request.
now
And the
what
hunting
I said.
request.
And then we have to
Business,
find a home. Let me know if I'm yelling, by the way. And we have to find a home for the squirrel statue,
Yeah.
which is like
Oh, thank you, friend.
kind of tedious.
Have a drink.
But again, all those are tedious. They're not hard.
Yeah.
They're just tedious. Be so cool to visit Arthur's grave is the final thing. Me, that's what I'm trying to do. That's how Rape did it. That's how I'm trying to do it too.
Good to meet you, Hamish. Fine bit of country you've got here.
It would be
I'm
so
not as
cool.
fine as
You got the
Connemara,
100K,
but fine
you're dressed as
nonetheless.
Sadie,
My people
and that
never
pops.
stop.
Dude.
That'll just be the woo.
That would be so cool. So I think the plan is we're gonna do everything for the 100% besides one grave. Whose grave should we save? Whose grave should be the last?
Just over here. Straight down the path here. It's getting so I can barely keep track of all
So
these
Lenny and
deliveries coming
Hosea
in.
are together.
I think that would be a good last one.
Okay, so they're
Yeah.
okay. So we'll leave two.
We'll leave the last two. Because those are the most meaningful for me, I think. So we'll do everything. We'll do the exotics, the hunting quests, and
Yeah, Mr. Gray's got a heap
obviously
of
all the gold
problems right now
medals.
with another family around here. A bunch
All
of
but
covetous lowdowns trying
Lenny
to
and
sabotage
Hosea's
his
tombs,
livelihood.
graves,
Disgusting.
all the online.
Dear, oh
Then we'll
dear,
go
I'm sorry to hear that, Hamish. Sounds like you
and
definitely
end with
deserve
the
that
graves
drink.
and Arthur for the platinum.
You don't know the half. Just in there.
I love that.
I love that plan.
I love that.
Also, I don't know, like, because I have to get to level 50 in online. That's going to be a big grind, right? That's going to take a while. So would you guys be okay if I did some grinding off stream just to, like...
I would not mind at all. I love that.
If you weren't about to give me a gold medal right now, I would slap you across the head.
Hey, I might. I've only gotten it once. Grinding off camera.
Quite a place you
Love
guys
that.
have got
Love
here.
that.
I hate you right now.
Big houses there, out in Donegal. Real fancy places they was, Hamish. Real fancy. Because if some folks they can build quite that fancy.
Night, Jesus. Jesus, like, good night, I'm out.
Damn, I scared TZ away. Shit.
Oh, wait, TZ. Shit. I was waiting for you to get here. This came in today. I'm excited to set it up. Thank you. And Ghostly, I think, also. Appreciate you guys.
How you getting on?
Good.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
These things ready.
Okay.
Hype. Guys, 100. I'm freaking so close to 100K. I can't handle it.
Here's how I feel we should deal with things.
I'm so close to it.
You head
And
over to
40K on the
Drive
reaction
Line.
channel this
Sure.
weekend.
And you? I'm gonna deal with the fields themselves.
Yeah,
We coat everything in moonshine.
that channel's
We
really
light
rocking.
things up with these little
Ken,
fellas here.
not yet.
Thankfully, it ain't
Not
rain.
yet.
And that old barn over there should go up like a torch.
Yeah, so Adam, it's a stream deck. It's
Should do
this, but the bigger version, so I can actually have all the buttons that I need.
Let's head out the back. Look, once they get wind of us, there'll be no turning back.
But it's so I can like change
move
my
quickly.
scenes and do things for the stream without having to like clickety click click.
Down manor houses.
We'll burn quietly.
Are you going to give a speech on stream to all of us when you hit 100K? Oh God, I don't think so. Probably just gonna cry. Yeah, Adam, exactly. Me, I'll be curious to see what they are. They're probably insane. I'm getting really excited for GTA 6. Really excited. Especially now that this is wrapping up. And Bully's done. Got Rockstar in my blood right now. Arthur looks like Indiana Jones. He does, you're right. Thank you for Skynet. Yes, Emperor, they really are. I have to mess around. Now that I have more buttons, I have to mess around with all the stuff that I want on there. I want to do one for, I have a funny alert idea that I need to mess with also. Describe everyone to 95% TARS level honesty. Oh God. I don't want to lose subscribers.
That's good for you.
Unbroken, did they say trailer 2 is coming out at the end of the year?
That's good.
I haven't really done any research, haven't looked into anything because I'm excited, but I also want minimal, like, spoilery things. So obviously I reacted to the first trailer, but I haven't deep dived it or anything like that.
That should do it.
Oh, got it, Jim. I haven't been a Rockstar girly when a game is releasing. This would be a first for me. Oh, Inland, yeah. Mr. Light wants me to play that as well. The Warriors game. I don't know anything about the Manhunt games.
Should be enough for here.
There's usually a year between the first and second trailer. Got it. That makes sense. It's like frequent enough to keep the hype alive, but also not so frequent that you're giving out too much info. Rob, hey, from what people in chat have said, we are able to play this game without having played previous games. There are like little things that we won't pick up on, but it's like the stories are not necessarily like all one leading into the next.
Or give this a quick dousing as well.
They're banned in Australia because they're very violent. Damn.
Think she'll go, Arthur?
Burn it down.
Would you look at that? Now let's go.
Probably not a light friendly game. Probably not channel friendly. I'll probably get demonetized on YouTube. New Age? Go for it. What's the suggestion? The recommendation.
We got company. Look out.
What was the controversy just because it's so violent? Superliminal. I've heard of that. Just saying the name hurts my brain.
Not having a rifle really kind of sucks.
Yeah.
There goes up.
Oh, violent and bloody just for violence and bloody sake.
I think they're blowing off that guy.
Nice. Dragon Age is a great series, and I highly recommend playing them. Like BioWare games, but the new one doesn't require any. So, Reese, can you explain to me what kind of combat is it? Is it top-down, turn-based? Like, is it more Baldur's Gate-y, or is it more Mass Effect-y? Ooh, yeah, that doesn't sound like my cup of tea.
This is a goddamn mess. I want them
Superliminal is mind bendy. Not surprising based off the name. Oh, speaking of Jim's comment, what was that? I think I've talked about this before, but that was a movie that I saw that I should not have seen. I don't think my dad realized what it was exactly. It had Nicolas Cage, and it was about
Okay, let's get the hell out of here fast.
Films of the snuffing nature. I don't want to say the actual thing because I don't want to get demonetized. That, I should not have watched that movie. That fucked me up for weeks. I think you got it, boys. I think you got it. Yes, Ken.
A little slow on the dousing.
The first one was turn-based-ish. I think the new one is going to be more action-oriented. Okay.
You call that a party?
All right, so that sounds like it'd be right up my alley. When does that come out again? Soonish, right?
That we
quite a night.
Sure.
Interesting little fight Dutch has put us into the middle of here.
I hope him and
Halloween.
Jose
Okay, that's what I
are
thought. I
around
wasn't
and
sure,
there's
though.
some money at the end
All right,
of
I
it.
definitely gotta play that. Add that to
What
the
now?
list. I gotta play that.
Head on back to camp.
You coming?
Later. I got some business.
I got something else that's really exciting that I can't say because of embargoes and NDAs and shit, but I have to look up on the NDA list. But I'm excited to share something else with you guys to... We're loading. Hello, JM. How are you?
It felt a little slow. It did. In the moment, I was like, damn. It's tight. That 2
Yeah.
minutes and 20 seconds is tight. It didn't feel tight when I got it last week. Like, I don't know what slowed me up that time. That's annoying, though. But you saw what the route I took. Like, he wasn't anywhere close to me killing the 5 guys that time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't even watching. I was talking to chat.
Oh, okay.
You'll do this one. This will be your gold.
Okay.
I'll get the others.
That one I at least felt in the moment, and I don't feel screwed by that one. But there was one that I did the other day. I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck?
Wait a minute.
Dude, I was rocking headshots, though.
So we are like really freaking close. So yeah, I guess we'll say this September 2nd, 4th, and 6th online days for those of you who would like to join. And do you guys want to see all of the hunting requests and exotics, or how do you want us to work that? Because those could take a couple streams, which I'm fine doing on stream if you guys don't mind a more relaxed hunting and talking stream. Or would you prefer if we did most of those off camera? Although I don't know if we're gonna have any time to do that, to be honest.
Yeah, because once Outlaws comes out, I'm gonna my off time. It's
Yeah.
gonna be that probably.
Yeah. So I take it back. We'll do it on stream. And then I had a couple of those where I was like ranting and cursing like crazy because I was like, no, I got that. That should have counted.
I just don't like that there's not a timer to see it. That's the only thing I don't like. On a replay, it should give you the
load
timer.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the quartz chunk finally from the dinosaur BH.
Nice. But we still didn't get the last fish thing.
Great. Thanks.
That's weird. I feel like because we turned those in before the bones.
Mister.
It said 24 hours.
What's up?
About the bones.
All right.
Oh.
Just say.
Are we missing a fish?
No. We're good. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay.
Hi, Chase. The dinosaur bitch. Okay, yeah, so that's what we'll do, because we still have next week as well. And he won't be here next week because he's traveling for work.
I'll be here Monday.
Um,
Just not Wednesday or... Well, just... Actually, I'll be here Monday and Friday, just not Wednesday.
okay,
I fly back in Thursday.
okay. So we'll do exotics and hunting challenges then. Hunting requests.
Yeah, the exotics. I mean, we were pretty good with the exotics last time. We were finding those.
That's true. That's true. I was struggling with some of the birds, but...
Goddamn birds.
Stupid boidies. Oh, replaying missions resets the time.
What?
Skynet said. Replaying missions resets the time. But that still doesn't make sense because we
No.
turned in the bones after the fish.
Yeah, but those are done.
I feel like we've made a ton of progress these recent streams. Now that the story is done, the
Yeah.
cleanup has not been too bad.
Everybody do your share. Let me save it. We're gonna get that gold medal.
Just not tonight.
We're gonna get that shit. I was in that cornfield.
That is your. I don't care about that. That is yours. That is your.
That's fine.
I will give that one to you.
Yeah, that's fine. We're definitely gonna do. So we're not. When are we gonna do Gold Rush? Because that's not in your plan right now. We have, what is that? 16. 16. Okay, let's count. So this one, you just have to make it to camp in 6 minutes. That one I feel like we can do. This is take no damage. I would probably steer clear of this. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. We can do this one, the top one. Take no damage. Let's not go to chapter 1 unless we have to. This one we can do easy.
Okay.
I don't know how you didn't do the first one. It must have been something weird. No problem at all. Loot everything from Carmody Deli. See, you had that glitch where you couldn't pick it up because your bag was full. This one's easy too. Paying a social call. The silently kill 4 O'Driscoll's 12.
So should Monday be our gold medal hunt? Or are we going to need time to like prep for that?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we can try Monday.
No, I'm saying I don't think Monday should be it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that will just be after the...
I would say the gold medals we should leave until like right after the point where we're like, okay, we only have one more grave to inspect.
The second week of September.
Yeah, after
gold medals.
After the online.
Yeah.
Oh, Zay's here. What's up, Zay?
Hey, Zay. How
My
are
one
you?
recruit from Twitch. Let's go. Yeah, this one will be a replay. This will be a replay. We'll probably not go to chapter 3 if we don't have to. I just did this one the other day. Here was a fucking nightmare. Not taking damage during the fist fight with Anderson.
God.
When you were in the train car, oh my god, that was so annoying.
No.
So
No,
annoying.
not doing that.
This one you can do. This was not bad.
Did we remember the book from Baby Light's room?
Yeah, I got it right here.
We do have a book tonight.
We got a classic.
A classic tonight, folks.
All right, I'll get out of here. Switch to the other thing. I'll save this.
All right. So we're not going quite till midnight, but we went longer than 11. Night, Jim. Okay, so if you don't want to stay, typically, if you're new here, I like to end the streams with a bedtime story or a good start your day story, depending on where you are.
Can you just pull those out?
It's just a nice little relaxing way to end the stream. If you don't want to stay, I totally get it. If you haven't already, I'd really appreciate if you sub to the channel because we're getting real close to 100,000 subscribers. That's really exciting. Also, Bully will be finishing up soon. I just finished Portal 2, so 2 new playthroughs will be coming out. My review for Star Wars Outlaws will be dropping on the 26th, so lots of exciting content. If you haven't subbed, totally recommend you do that. And for everybody who would like to stay for the story, thank you for staying. Tonight's story is a classic. Where the Wild Things Are. Yay! This is by Maurice Sendak. Sendak? I don't know. Night, Mike. Not gonna lie. I was one of the few kids who did not actually like this book. Rape, yeah, I'll be back on Twitch on Sunday. I think. Oh. Maybe. I'll keep you posted on that because I still have to get my Outlaws review stuff done, so maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." so he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Sorry, skipping the ads. Worst timing. And made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. All right, there we go. Do that again. Jacob, you're 3 hours late. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world he smelled good things to eat, so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. So yeah, I never liked that story as a kid. I still don't particularly love it as an adult, but this was in one of that box of books my mom gave me from when I was a child, and it's a classic. And I know a lot of people like this book, so appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. If you are someone who wants to play online with us, remember, Saturday the 2nd, the 4th, and the 6th. Rape, I'm going to say no to Sunday because I have to do the Outlaws review. So I'm going to say no to Sunday, and we will start fresh next week on Twitch. Back with Baldur's Gate. Mafia won after Bully. Mafia 1 after Billy. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Since I won't see you this weekend at all, since I won't be streaming on Sunday. Keep your eyes peeled for Outlaws review on the 26th. Or if you don't care about Outlaws or the review, I will see you with Bully on tomorrow or Tuesday. And back with Red Dead on Monday. Hope you all have a great night. Have a great weekend. Yes, Ken. Do you have the PlayStation version? If so, you can join us. We would love to have you. You're welcome, Rafe. But I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and have a great weekend. And I've said that 3 times now, so I'm just gonna say good night. Sleep tight. Good night, light.